Yo, yo, yo.
What's
Everybody
poppin'?
good?
Yes, sir.
Good.
B, how you living, brother?
Going on, bro? Doing good. Can't complain. Can't complain.
Good, 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 good. Ty, you good?
Yeah, we straight. Keep thugging. That's all we can do every day. How we living over there though?
Hey, life is good, man. We had a snow day today. Yeah, I had to go
I
in.
heard
Yeah, I had to go in.
It's bad
upper
up there.
yeah.
You know, it, bro. That's the thing. Like what Reese was saying the other day. Like how Syracuse, like the roads be clear. Down here, we just don't have the
Yeah. They ain't prepping for the snow. So when it
Yeah, we
snows,
don't have the facilities. So really, it's not even when it snow. It's before it snow. They just
yeah,
go ahead and
that's true.
shut everything down because they
Or
can't
they plan ahead of time.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
all right, it's snow in the forecast. They supposed to the email we got from the superintendent was like, oh, we supposed to get like 1 to 3 inches of snow. We just gonna shut the whole thing down. Last night, like 4 o'clock yesterday, like 4 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that ain't feel like being.
Ooh,
Ah,
ooh, he didn't even text. Wow,
surprise. When that
tough.
we we
Man, what up, bro?
what's poppin'?
Why he
What's
get on here like he
good?
got beef with us?
What's the word, bro?
What's
What's
up?
go- What's
What's
going
up?
on with the What's going
What's
on with
up?
Everybody was
the
talking about how
energy
good of
though?
a day they had, and you get on here talking about some man. What up, bro? Like you ready?
I just said what up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? With three of my
It's the
brothers, you
energy.
feel
It's
me?
the energy. What's
Yeah,
going
it's
The
the
only,
on?
per-
energy
only,
you came
the
with.
only person I really like got mad at, weird energy with is the dude down here in the do-rag with the black Dewey on, bro. He be
All right,
wilding, bro.
Why?
all right.
We gonna get to.
I'm
We
just
gonna
saying,
get to
he
him.
be wilding, bro. And I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just when you see his face, it's just like, come on, man. What's up, bro?
So you done with the group chat? You not even like you not
I ain't
texting
gonna
in the
lie.
group chat no more?
I've
Or
been
like,
working.
oh,
Like,
okay.
you feel me?
You ain't had time. You ain't had time for it.
I texted in there earlier. You ain't texting in there all day except when you sent the link.
I think I upset him today, so he's.
Nah, I really didn't. I didn't really get to read all of that into detail. I read enough of it to where you was wilding. But anything you say is pretty much wilding. So it was like I seen more than 50 messages from him. I'm like, he's wilding about something. But you ain't texting in the group chat all day except sending a link. So what you talking about?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I was researching if I could find a mute button for the group chat to where like I could like mute somebody in the group chat.
Just saying, hey, bro, the Cowboys. Let's talk about the Cowboys real quick.
Hey, we can get straight to it. It don't.
Hey,
It's
talk about.
It's no thing. Yeah. All right. Thursday night football, man. Cowboys played the Lions. We lost. The Cowboys lost 44-30. Ty, I'll start with you just because P said that we could talk about it, and I don't want to start with him no more. Ty, go ahead.
I mean, same old Cowboys. That's what y'all look like. That's what y'all look like in the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had the hype train or whatever for a little bit, and then when y'all played a good opponent, not saying y'all didn't play anybody. Y'all played a good opponent. You know what I'm saying? We saw the same flaws. Can't stop anybody. You can score. We know you can score. You gave up 44 though. Until you fix that, it don't matter. But I'm gonna let everybody else talk about the game before we talk about Pickens, because like I get the criticism, but it's other stuff with that too. But y'all still the same team. Like it ain't nothing to say with y'all. For real.
Honestly, I feel as though what Ty said, it's a bit of an overreaction with it. Reason I
a lot.
Reason
He's clearly a hater.
Reason I say that if you look at how the Cowboys been looking the past few weeks, you can't really go off of what they like early season before Quinnen got there. It's a completely different team. Ever since Quinnen got there, they've been a very good team. Last night simply just came from not rallying to the football properly. Jahmyr Gibbs had about 5 catches for like 60 yards in the first quarter. We already know the run inside in between the tackles was not going to happen. It was just them big plays that we talked about the other day, Gibbs and JMO. But I could tell y'all didn't really plan for having a Monra out there. And forgot about him a little bit too. It was just a rough night entirely. So it's a bit of an overreaction for me though. I think they're gonna be cut.
P. Come on, bro. Say something nasty, bro. Go ahead.
Same old boys. That's what I told him.
How about them Cowboys, man? How about them, man? Listen, you know what's crazy is, bro? Like, I actually I am. You've heard me say this before. I want to see the Cowboys win a Super Bowl. Like, I truly do. Like, I want to see it happen in my life because, like, you get to hear about them in the 80s, bro, in the 90s. Like, I want to see what the world is like when the Cowboys win a bowl. Like, I understood what life was like when the Patriots was running off Super Bowls. I understood what life was like when the Steelers and Ravens was winning Super Bowls. I understood what life was like when the Chiefs went on their thing, when the Warriors went on their run, when Miami. We don't know what life is like when when the Cowboys. They about the same. My fault. Anyways, when the Cowboys are truly winning,
do we want to find out? If I'm gonna be honest,
I do.
You know what? When you've been down there though, when you've been down there to AT&T and you experienced it, it really changed your perspective on things. Like it started to make sense why you were a fan of the Cowboys. Like, you got to go and experience it for yourself.
You really do. I will say that you really do. But like, I really want to see the Cowboys win a chip because I want Cowboys fans to really I want to see how they are because we see how Eagles fans are, for example.
Right.
Eagles fans are they're absurd. I want to see what the Cowboy like. It's just like they're like the Knicks. I want to see what the Knicks like when it's like when
reason why I asked you that, P, do we really want to find out when you think about all of these franchises that have won rings that you just named, right? You see how we all can agree the Eagles fans are like the nastiest of them all right now, just because they just came off a ring. You can't tell them nothing.
Yeah, but they're like, it's different though. They're genuinely bad people. The Cowboys aren't bad people. They're just annoying.
They're bad people. That's why I said, do we want to find out? Because Cowboy fans are annoying. Like,
I don't
Cowboy
think
fans are annoying.
Fans are annoying.
No, wait, hold on. Ain't no chill. The fans just went in inside of the offensive coordinator's house.
That's terrible. Like you, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Like, you didn't know that? I don't even think. I don't.
I thought they egged his car.
No, they egged the house.
Out of his house.
They did all of that. Yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah, they wild.
It's a difference between like Philly fans and like I really want to see what it's like if the Cowboys win a bowl, if the Knicks win an NBA championship. Like, what does life look like?
Like, think about that, P, what you had just said, like the Chiefs, the Warriors, Patriots. We've seen all of them have their runs, right?
Yeah.
When we see those organizations be mediocre or like bottom tier, the fans are humble and come to a realization that they cannot be acting how they act. Cowboy fans, under any circumstance, rather they're winning, rather they're losing, they're annoying, Super Bowl, all of this good stuff. So if we give them a Super Bowl,
that's what I'm saying, though. B, I really don't think Cowboys fans are annoying. I just think Cowboys fans are genuinely true football fans. Like, you got a lot of these fan bases are like, yeah, I'm rocking with my team when we winning, but when they team losing, oh, it's quiet. Oh yeah, people ask, who your team? I'm from.
I can respect that.
I'm from Kansas City, so I kind of rock with the Chiefs. But no, Cowboys fans stand on 10 toes. No matter they winning, they losing, they almost made it, they didn't almost make it. They always there. So I really want to see them win. But to that point, though, it's like
I can't go.
When are we gonna do it though?
You're in a division, so you can't go. A big thing that I want to ask y'all: who we think will be worse, Knicks fans or Cowboy fans if they get chipped?
Knicks fans, easily.
I'm not gonna lie. If Knicks fans get a chip, the whole world is wearing Timbs.
Like there's a real.
The Knicks win a chip, son.
We see when they win a playoff series how it look is ring.
The Knicks win a chip, son. The world is wearing Timbs.
They was running fans for the other teams out of the city.
I'm gonna tell you, B. I'm gonna tell you why it's so different, bro. like, you know how they be like, there's poverty organizations, and then there's like middle class organizations, then there's like upper echelon organizations. Cowboys fans are annoying, but they're like the upper echelon of fans. Like when you go to a game with them, the hospitality they gonna show you. He gonna tell you. Pete came and party with my family at AT&T Stadium. Ravens jersey on. We got blew out by 30 by the Ravens last season. P was there. Didn't matter. We partied regardless. The Cowboys are upper echelon of fans. We might be annoying. We might be annoying, but you're not gonna meet too many Cowboys fans and be like, yo, I really genuinely felt like I wanted to fight him. Like
I know a few Cowboy fans. I can definitely agree with that. But I feel as though the reason why that's the case, when I think about Cowboy fans, far as in our age bracket, like out of all the Cowboy fans, since none of y'all have got to like see the success yet, the hospitality and the way Cowboy fans of our age bracket isn't the same as the older generation that got to witness the Cowboys be a successful team. So it's like
the older fans is really the ones.
That's why I say the older fans is the one. Now listen, I'm gonna put it, bro.
They chill when I had encountered them, hosted the game and everything. It was cool. It wasn't nothing. I just feel as though they've won, so it's like it's not. But also, then again, case in point, they're used to winning, so they are tired of this at the moment. So it goes hand in hand. I feel like
I went to that game, B, bro. They lost, right? I got more love as a Ravens fan after they lost to us than I did when I first showed up. I walked
in the parking lot, good game.
I walked out. They talking about, yo, good game, bro. Nice jersey. You want something to eat? We still got food. They still dancing. They still showing love. I'm like, I get why.
So is the AT&T Stadium a part?
Huh?
I said so. So I haven't been there. I'm pretty sure y'all. Was that your first time going there?
That
might be the most elite.
How many times you been there, Cole?
A few.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this: do you feel as though the experience is so great that maybe that adds to, like, they're enjoying themselves, so it's like rather they win or lose, you had such a great time at the game, they still be in good spirits after the game.
So this is a real conversation within Cowboys Nation. Like this is like a real conversation. I'm gonna break it down for you. The problem is, how in the NBA we had this conversation where real fans are priced out of games now. Like real fans don't go to games no more. It's just like a bunch of rich people. You see your CEOs and execs, like Fortune 500 company guys that are on the floor and kind of all the way up to the mid tier, and then like the real fans kind of just get that nosebleed section, and then that's kind of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like the people that work hard, that's why kind of New York fans is kind of interesting, because it's like you don't know what you're going to get from New York fans, because you don't know who's going to really be at the games when you go to them games no more. Like you might get a real New York fan. You might just get some old white dude that's 46 years, that's 64 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, half
of their arena might not even be Knicks fans.
Yeah, they just got the money to be there. They just got the money to be there. There's a real conversation with Dallas Cowboys fans where the experience at the games is so crazy because it's half and half. Like it's real Cowboys fans at the games, half real Cowboys fans, and the other half is just like it might be a mother and daughter just doing their little Sunday outing that's got good money in Dallas. Like I
want to add something to that though.
Go ahead.
It's also, I would put it in the thirds. A third is real Cowboys fans. A third is just general population. And the other third is the other team.
Yeah.
The other team's fans. It was more Ravens fans in there than it was Cowboys fans. And the Cowboys fans are cool with that.
It's common because what we know as Cowboys fans is we know, okay, yeah, they built Energy Stadium. They built Energy. They built the joint out in Vegas. What is it? Allegiant, I believe it is.
Allegiant,
They built all of the new joints, right? And while the new joints got cool like technology and all that good stuff, it's just This is really nothing like Jerry's World, though. Like, it's nothing like AT&T. You go in there, it's a full experience. So what we know as Cowboys fans is that other teams' fans, they might miss a home game to come to the Cowboys game because they know they're getting an experience. They getting an experience in Texas. They're getting an experience just being in Dallas. Great barbecue, great food, great people. And then on Sunday, you cap it off by going to that AT&T Stadium, and you just look around and you like, wow, this is AT&T
I might
Stadium.
need to experience that scene.
No.
Yeah,
like everybody got to experience that joint one time.
When I walked in there, bro, I was real life, just like, yo, this nice. I'm not even gonna hold you like this. Slick tough.
I know you get that when I be seeing how big it is. But it's one thing I always hear, and it's like out of all the states in the U.S., Texas got the most diverse NFL fans. So like, you really can find like, you know how we in Baltimore. Like, all right, prime example, right? I'm in Baltimore, right? I know maybe 1 to 2 people that will like a team like the Patriots, the Steelers. It's like a set few. In Texas, I hear you can find like groups of people for an NFL team, at least 10, 15 different teams, and they all in the same state.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways,
but back
rap
to
with the your actual Cowboys take from the game. Yeah.
From the game though, it's just typical Cowboys behavior, bro. Like y'all could have had true chances to win that game, put that game away, or not even like, you know, completely but win the game, and y'all just didn't do it. Like, don't know, like y'all just didn't do it. Ain't really nobody to like truly blame. Like, I seen some people saying they want to blame it on George Pickens, they want this, that. But like, I don't think it's anybody to truly blame it on. It's just that was a team loss.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that was a team loss. Everybody had their part in why y'all lost that game. And, you know, hopefully, you know, some other teams can do some work for y'all and y'all can still get in. And y'all, you know, control y'all own destiny the rest of the way and, you know, win out. But I really want to see y'all in there, bro, because I think if y'all get in there, y'all can make some noise. But
yeah. Look, man, that was a tough one. I don't like the thought process that like this is the same old Cowboys team, because for one, most normal Cowboys teams, when you think of them, this is like fairly early, and we've never really seen this type of fight. Like, this is a totally different fight than we see from most Cowboys teams. Most Cowboys teams get to the playoffs, and like, you kind of just know all year they're going to the playoffs. If you really think about Dak's tenure as the Cowboys quarterback, we're never 500. We're never fighting to get somewhere. You never go into the bye week with the Cowboys and you're like, there's a real opportunity they might not make it. You never like, they got to fight for their life to get there. No, Dak's teams be like, you know what I'm saying? They be 12, 13.
They be 12-4, 13.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
11-5.
Yeah, like this is not that. This was you seeing a team at the beginning of the season that was truly bottom of the barrel. Truly bottom of the barrel. Season ended. Appreciate you, P. No free promo.
I didn't even know promo on
there. Truly bottom of the barrel. By the time you hit the bye week after the Cardinals loss, you were like, and this is why I'm getting on Cowboys fans about it too. After the Cardinals loss and after the bye week, Cowboys fans were so far in the dumpster that when we traded for Quinnen Williams, there were Cowboys fans that were literally like, why did we do that? Our season is over. We should have just held our picks, just drafted somebody. Cowboys fans got so high afterwards, after we beat the Raiders, after we beat the Eagles, after we beat the Chiefs, that by the time the Lions game came around, they were genuinely upset about losing to the Lions, which is insane because as good as this team had the potential to be, as good as this team showed flashes of being, you can't 3 weeks ago be so far in the dumps that you was upset about the same trade that's got you so excited now that you're genuinely upset that you lost to a playoff team. Let's be clear. We didn't just lose to some random nobody. No, we lost to a playoff team, a playoff caliber team. Yes, they were banged up, all of those good things, whatever. But that was a playoff caliber team that we lost to. So it's kind of a back and forth battle where it's like, same old Cowboys team? No, this Cowboys team is showing you more fight than the 13-3 teams, more fight than the 12-4 teams, more fight than the 11-5 teams, because those teams just go out and fold in the first round of the playoffs. This team genuinely was fighting to get to a place, to get to that first round of the playoffs. And they just lost to a good team, bro. We lost to a good team. We genuinely got outcoached, and we genuinely got outplayed. No, that's not okay. But if you're watching this team and you're not like, damn, that's going to be a good team for the next couple of years. If they retain GP, that's going to be a good team for the next couple of years. If you're watching this team and you're not like, they had a couple of pieces on defense from actually being a cleaned up defense. EPA per play went from 31 to 10 after the trade, after the bye week. So if you're not watching this team and you're not like genuinely like, this could be a good team, I don't know what to tell you. And if you're watching this team and you're like, this is the same old Cowboys, I get the troll, but you're wrong.
When I say the same old Cowboys, I don't mean it in the terms of the fact I don't think y'all improved. I say that in this. When y'all have big games and y'all need to play your best football, y'all don't.
But you can't tell me that, and you just watched us go and beat the Eagles and the Chiefs to even be in this position be having this conversation on Friday.
True. But I think this game was bigger than those. Like you needed those.
No. That's not true. This game was only no. This is where you're wrong. This game was only big because we won those games. If you go out and lose those games, this game means nothing at all anyway.
I understand your point. But I'm saying when it's time for y'all, like, all right, let's lock in, take care of business. Y'all just not there, not all the time. And I feel
we just took care of business against the Eagles and the Chiefs.
The playoff games when y'all get there. Y'all do what y'all did yesterday. Y'all turn the ball over. Y'all don't look as
we did not turn.
Dak had 2 turnovers yesterday.
Oh my God, somebody that watched the game, please.
I didn't say they were his fault. I just said
Dak had 2 turnovers. Look, listen.
Turnovers are turnovers. I'm just saying the other team.
Dak had 2 turnovers yesterday, y'all. Dak had 2 turnovers yesterday.
Not Dak. I had 2 turnovers. Regardless, the point is that y'all turned the ball over, and that's what y'all do. When it's time for y'all to be the best team, y'all don't be that. That's my only concern.
I will say from that game is different. I will say that game, like Cole said, they just came off of beating the Eagles and the Chiefs back-to-back weeks.
But those teams are struggling, right? I'm not saying they're not good games, but
the Lions are struggling. The Lions are struggling. Whether you like it or not, the Lions are struggling.
They're not what they're used to be for sure, but the Lions were in a better position than the Chiefs and the Eagles were when they played.
Like struggling.
They absolutely were not.
I feel like struggling is a little excessive with the Lions. I wouldn't say that they're struggling.
My point.
They're not. They just don't have the same firepower of 14-2, but they're not struggling by any stretch of the imagination. Like they're playing solid football right now with a chance to go win a bowl. I wouldn't say that they are struggling though.
If Gibbs isn't the entire offense, did they struggle?
But
that's a struggling team.
No, you can't say if Gibbs isn't. That's their scheme that's working for them this year. You can't say if he isn't. That's just like saying if Jordan Love don't play football for the Green Bay Packers, y'all struggling. Well,
that's not the same. That's not the same because
if Josh Jacobs don't control the running game for y'all struggling. No, that's a big part of y'all scheme is Josh Jacobs winning on first and second down. So you can't say because Jahmyr Gibbs is balling that if you just take him off, that's their piece.
When you're supposed to be a high caliber team, they're supposed to be more than just your secret weapon being a big reason why y'all win.
That's very disingenuous to what's actually being put on the field right now. Jahmyr Gibbs is quite possibly the best player on that team. It just took him 3 years to get there. So what you've seen from them for the past 2 years is not indicative of what they believe they are as a team right now. It's also not indicative of who's calling the plays right now. Those are two different schemes. Ben Johnson was a creative offensive guru that loved to throw the ball, that loved different sets, that loved different things in different ways to play football. Dan Campbell, let's be very clear about who Dan Campbell is. Dan Campbell is a cowboy and he's a tight end. Dan Campbell loves to run the ball and use play action afterwards. So what we're finding now is that Dan Campbell, who probably drafted Jahmyr Gibbs out of Alabama, is like, yo, this is the best player on our team. I know everybody believes Amon-Ra St. Brown is, but this is the guy.
No, for
and
sure.
When you have one of those, yes, the scheme changes. When Ben Johnson leaves your team, yes, the scheme changes. So you can't. Oh, well, now Jahmyr Gibbs is there. You know what I'm saying? Is their primary option? So they're struggling. No. They've changed the scheme. They've changed what they choose to do on a down to down basis.
No, for sure. I believe Gibbs is getting what he's supposed to. Dan Campbell, he said he's gonna start giving Montgomery more touches. I don't believe that should happen. I believe Montgomery getting about 8 to 10 touches is fine because he shows like the lack of production.
You're a bot.
I believe it's Dan Campbell. I believe they're trying to force the split between him and Montgomery when it couldn't be any more clear that they don't deserve to be having the same amount of touches in the game. My biggest concern is Goff.
That's what makes them powerful. Because, like you said, Gibbs is doing a lot right now, but that's what's working. But again, you got to think about your team in the long run, in the long term. If we're trying to get to February, we need Montgomery to kind of get back in that fold to where we got a balanced attack. Because when you got to worry about both of them, you then aren't worried about Laporta. You're not worried about J-Mo. You're not worried about Amon-Ra. You're not worried about those other pieces. When it's only one of them back there, you can kind of still.
No, for sure. I feel like Montgomery's supposed to be getting on the field. I think the biggest problem with me watching Lions games is, if I'm gonna be honest, this season is his lack of production. His production, as far as when he does get on the field, hasn't been at a very high rate. If you watch Lions games, David Montgomery is
crazy as hell. No, that's not the problem with Montgomery. Montgomery's production was always different, bro. His production was always short yardage. His production was always really like, this is the difference, bro. The difference is they've changed Montgomery's role. Montgomery was your first and second down back, and Gibbs was your third down back. When Ben Johnson left and they decided that and Dan Campbell decided that Jahmyr Gibbs was going to be the every down back, his role changed. His feel for the game changed. He was touching the ball 15 to 20 times per game. He was in rhythm for the last 2 years. His rhythm was great. When that changes and you're touching the ball 10 times a game rather than the 15 to 20 or 8 to 10 times a game, you don't know when your touches are going to come. It's just kind of randomly throwing you out there like, yeah, you know you're going to get your third down touch. You know you're going to get your fourth and short touch or whatever. But when they just kind of randomly throwing you out there like, oh, I'm the spell now. See, Jahmyr Gibbs used to be his spell. Now he's the spell to Jahmyr Gibbs. It changes your whole flow. Yeah, flow state. He's not in a flow state no more.
And he still got over 600 yards, averaging 5 yards a carry with 7 touchdowns.
I feel like for them two in particular, they're different than most running back duos because when you watch the Lions, they don't use them to like, all right, just like how Cole said, third down back mostly. When I watch the Lions, they give them entire drives for each other. And if it's a third and long, Gibbs come in, and then if they get the first down, they throw Montgomery back in to finish the drive. They give them drives. They don't like do first downs for Gibbs all the time and then Monty. No, they both.
Yeah, they don't do that now. They used to do that. They don't do that now. And that's
because they realize over time, like we got to understand Montgomery I had to deal with him when he played for the Bears. Montgomery's always been an underrated running back, but I think over the past few years, the Lions have realized something that a lot of fans don't realize, and it's the fact that rather you have Montgomery as the second option, and he should be getting 15 carries. A guy like Gibbs have to be getting more. It can't be split. It's just too much of a threat. He's in the top. He's in the top elite running back conversation now. So Montgomery is going to have to accept that he's not going to be able to get into that rhythm that Kobe was talking about and everything. He's just going to have to be there and be ready to answer the calls when they need him. He's getting older. Gibbs is the new running back around town, like with 18 and those guys. So it's starting to be his team. He just got to be serviceable and do his job on third and shorts, and whatever the case may be when they put him in the game.
I think they be fine for real.
Thank you.
Gibbs, like you say, it's clear that Gibbs is the best back on that team. So like there's no denying that. But Montgomery still has a place on that team. He's gonna play. He might not be as consistently touching the football as he used to, but they'll still find ways for him to touch the football, and I believe he'll be productive. If he wants to find a bigger role, if they go to him and say, we think Gibbs is going to get 70% of the touches or whatever the case may be, and he was like, that's not going to do it for me, I think they'll figure it out then. But until then, I don't see the problem with what they got going on. They got two really good running backs, and you got to prepare for both, regardless if you're on the field or not.
When we watch Lions game, we can all say we watch a decent amount of Lions games this season, right? When we watch Lions games, between the first and the third quarter, Gibbs is getting 70 to 80% of those touches. David Montgomery is literally their fourth quarterback. About 80% of Montgomery touches come in the fourth quarter alone. So
yeah, all quarters important. So I mean, regardless,
for sure they do. But I'm saying, like, when the game, like, they get into a certain situation, just like yesterday when they played the Cowboys. When they get a decent enough lead, and Gibbs has done a lot throughout the first three quarters of the game, Montgomery's their closer, and Dan Campbell's made it known that he's the closer. But when we in the middle of the game, when the battle is won, when we have a close game in the second and third quarter, and we need our big time players to show up, Gibbs does, in fact, take 70 to 80% of those touches, Ty, like you were just saying that he don't get.
I'm not mad. I'm gonna just say we clearly see Gibbs is more explosive. So like being a more explosive player and you're productive as well, it's just bound to happen. But I don't think it's an issue over there right now. They're gonna be fine. So
yeah, neither one of them are my issue. Golf is my real issue, but that's for another day.
Anyways, bro. Moral of the story. My Cowboys lost. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
It's literally not. I still believe that the Eagles folded anyway. Ty, I don't rock with you because you a hater, but I need your team to go out there and beat them. I need your team to go out there and
We're gonna get one.
People forget that Monty was there also to tire out the D-line throughout the game, having to tackle Monty for 4 quarters while chasing Gibbs as hell. Yeah. That's kind of the point. That's what we explaining. North Texas, Tulane, 7-7 at the end of the first. I promise we not going college tonight. We not going college tonight. We missed it last time and P is here, so let's go ahead and get to it now. CP3, man. Chris Paul. The Clips did my man Dirtball. Cause and I know P gonna disagree. I just say you like releasing somebody middle of the night, 3 a.m, doggy. Like, and I don't know how it really went. It could have been totally different than that. Like frankly, what I don't like is I'm sure that there was that CP3 knew this was bound to happen. Like, so to act like this is the first time that this was probably heard of or anything of that nature, like, or the first time that this conversation was even brought up or something like that. Like, I feel like that's probably a little egregious. I'm sure he probably knew something of the sort was going to happen at some point. It's
I
just
want to hear what P got to say. I want to hear what P got to say. I want to see.
let him get to it. It's just the way that they went about it. P, floor is yours, man. What happened? Don't give me the P. Don't even unmute the mic if you about to give me the media trained answer, bro. If you about to give me the media trained answer, don't even worry about it, gang. We'll just let these two talk and we'll just move. Cause I know what you got, bro. The thing is, y'all, P actually probably know essentially about what happened. So he gonna give you a media trained answer. Go ahead, P. Go ahead.
Cole more to
him. I mean, well, first off, you know how I feel about Chris Paul to begin with anyway. I don't think, now granted, do I think he's one of the best point guards in the NBA's history? Yes. Do I think he's a top 10 guy? Shaky. That's me, though. But regarding this specific situation, just wasn't a good fit. He shouldn't have, I don't think he should have signed there to begin with. I understand he wanted to sign there to get back home closer to family and, you know, be around his kids, all that great stuff. He wanted to be a father. Like, but I don't think he should have went back to that organization to begin with. I don't think him and that team fit well. Him and that staff. I just don't think that was a good fit. And this kind of just shows that, you know, he could have did it with the Lakers. He could have did it with Bron. He could have went other places, you know, that could have kept him close at home and still got, you know, his farewell tour and his respect. But, you know, hey, it happens. It's the league. It's a business. And prayerfully, I hope he can get signed by somebody else and finish out this last year of his career. So I hate to see him like this be the last year and you don't get to at least finish the season. So hopefully he does get to sign somewhere else. But I wouldn't be surprised. Think about this. I would not be surprised if Chris Paul gets picked up by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just want to throw that out there. I would not be surprised if Chris Paul gets picked up by the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Why?
Because of his relationship with Shea. And it won't hurt him. It would only help him. And it's a chance for him to truly get a championship on his way out. And yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if they went and got him. But
I like that.
You know, so I really want to say free again. I don't, you know, I think Chris Paul he's okay. When you start thinking about point guards, for me, he's somewhere between, you know.
Hold on that, bro.
Don't be nasty now.
I'm not being nasty. He's somewhere between 10 and 20. I'm not saying he's 18, 19, 20, but I also ain't saying he's 10, 11.
If you don't have him around there, I respect that.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's 19, 20, but I also ain't saying he's 10, 11, or 12 either. So he cool, like, but I can name 10 point guards like right now, like
name
for sure.
Better than Chris Paul, like, you know what I'm saying.
So I agree. Chris Paul might not be in my top 10 either.
Name him. I'm genuinely curious. Like, name him. Genuinely curious.
Genuinely curious. You want me to name him? All right. I mean, it's easy. You got Magic. You got Curry. You got Stockton. You got Isaiah Thomas. You got Steve Nash, Tony Parker, Jason Kidd, Rondo, Russell Westbrook,
Oscar.
I mean, Oscar. If you want Oscar, and I throw Oscar in there.
We considering James a PG.
I personally don't consider him a PG. I consider James a 2-guard. That's just me though. I consider James a 2-guard. But that's 10 right there for you. Bro, you can call it what you want to call it, bro. Like, but I mean, it's just a lot of guards. Like for me, if somebody asks me, you taking Penny Hardaway or Chris Paul, I'm taking Penny Hardaway every time at the one.
So, all right, let's finish the original conversation before I dive into that. I like Penny, but
what's funny about that?
You can't. Like, you just can't. You just can't.
What?
Like, because I feel as though Penny's a bigger what if than anything. Like, I don't feel like we've seen enough from Penny for you to be like, yeah, give me Penny over CP3. Like, CP3
Yes, we did.
CP3 just played 82 last season. Like, no.
Okay.
I won't say I think we did see enough because it's just like T Mac. You could say you taking T Mac over a lot of dudes.
Penny, bro.
Over a lot of guys.
Oh my
like,
god,
what?
are we serious?
I just
Serious.
I just feel
Not
like
serious. Anyways, go ahead, Ty.
we're gonna talk about the original junk, but nah, the Clippers crazy, bro. Because he seemed like he was blindsided. So I don't know. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure 3 a.m. though was crazy. We couldn't even like 3 a.m.
That's when it got announced. I don't mean it happened at that time. That's another thing. That's another thing about NBA media. That's when it got announced.
That's fair too. That's probably when the day officially starts. But I will say my whole thing is what was discussed when he signed there, because like I'm sure he made it known like this is my last year. I want to retire here. So what was the conversation like when he signed about his role with the team?
I'm gonna keep it tall though. When you have that conversation usually goes like, I'm damn near gonna be Udonis Haslem. That conversation doesn't go like, this is my last year. I'm gonna retire here. I need to be CP3. I need to be my, you know what I'm saying? Like my everything I'm saying going like that's
we on
not
the same page with that, Cole.
Yeah, like if that's how you announcing it, if you come into a team and you like, hey, look, we have mutual interests. I want to retire here. It's gonna be my last year here. Whatever. Cool. But it usually goes somewhere between along the lines of players, coach, I'm helping the young guys, I'm doing all of that.
I don't know what it sounds like from the reports, at least.
I think that's a problem.
It don't go though. It don't go CP3 over here beefing with Ty Lue, whoop-de-whoop, this, that, and the third. I don't know if it's true, but all we can do is talk about what the reports are. All we can do is talk about what the reports are.
I don't like Chris Paul being a player's coach.
I ain't gonna speak on that part.
All I know is all I can talk about is what the reports are.
They said him and Lou ain't speaking weeks though. I think that's insane.
That's what I'm saying. So this is where you get. This is where you get. And I hate when Pete does this. Oh my god. Anyways, this is where you get, right? If you're going to be CP3 in this situation, not talking to Ty Lue in weeks, if that's the case, is not conducive to who and what you are supposed to be to that team at this stage of your career. If the conversation goes, I want to retire here, there's mutual interest, I'm vested in the betterment of the team. If that is the case, and that was the conversation when you signed, you can't not be talking to the head coach. You're supposed to be helping. You're supposed to be helping. Like I don't even know what else to say.
Chris Paul though. At the end of the day, he's still Chris Paul.
No, for sure. For sure.
What you're supposed to be doing, Chris Paul gonna be who he is as a leader, as a player. Like that's just what.
No, but that's that is more to the point. What I'm saying is, you are Chris Paul, but you're supposed to be in the vested interest of helping the guys, the players, to include the coach. So how you gonna be Chris Paul and not talking to the coach? You're supposed to be. If you're Chris Paul, we expect you to be the coach on the floor too. You can't not be talking to the head coach.
He's been doing it a certain way for over 20 years. So
by going long stretches and not talking to coaches.
If you ask around the league, it's a lot of head coaches that he ain't necessarily been the best with.
For sure. We know this about Chris Paul. We know that about Chris Paul. What I'm saying is though, in the big 2025, when there's a vested interest, this is why if you're Chris Paul, you're in the situation you're in now. This is what I'm talking about. If you're in the big 2025 and there's a vested interest between you and the team that you played for so long that you want to retire with, and you're supposed to have this role, so to speak, you not talking to the coach is not conducive. I don't need you to be here. I don't need you to be here if that's the case. That's what I'm trying to get at. So yeah, you can be Chris Paul, but go and be Chris Paul somewhere else. You could have stayed in San Antonio for that. You ain't need to talk to Becky. If you ain't Becky, you ain't want to talk, that's fine. But that ain't got nothing to do with me.
I feel like rather it was Ty that was not speaking to Chris, rather it was Chris speaking to Ty. I think at this point it really doesn't even matter. they wasn't on the same page, and it wasn't a good fit. Chris Paul is a player's coach. I mean, I look at that roster, and rumors, like you say on Twitter, as far as from some insiders, saying that Chris might have been a little bit too dedicated and was being too hard. I just don't think it was a good fit to begin with. Like I said, I don't like Chris being on the Clippers at this point, like you said, Cope, to be in the Udonis Haslam sort of role, not being Chris Paul, being on the floor, and being that guy with the Clippers roster. I just don't see that being a good fit at all.
I don't like it neither. The point being, though, when you signed to the Clippers at the beginning of the season, you had to have known what it was going to be.
That's my only concern.
The reason I don't like it is because if I'm Chris Paul and I just played 82 last year, why put myself in that position? You Chris Paul, how old is Chris Paul right now? What, 39, 30?
About probably 39 or 40.
Right. If I'm Chris Paul and I'm 39, 40 years old, and I just played in my 38, 39 season, I just played 82 games. We don't even see that no more in the league. And you just play 82 games, which means you still got something left in the tank, right? Why would you put yourself in that situation? You could have done. You could have, huh? Is it?
Believe it or not, talking about this conversation, like you just said, he played 82 games last season and everything. The more and more we get into detail about this entire situation, I find it very hard to believe that the signing of Chris Paul, they had a mutual agreement to him to have a Udonis Haslam kind of role. For one,
I ain't saying literally Udonis.
No, not literally. I'm
like
saying
that was
for
like
one,
UD was out there just
for sure.
You know what I mean?
I get exactly what you're saying.
UD just didn't want to go from the quarter zip to the, you know what I'm saying? He just didn't want to. I find it hard to believe that when they signed, I find it hard to believe that they had a mutual agreement for Chris Paul to be playing under 15, 20 minutes a game. There's just no way. And when we watched them play, like we all said, Chris Paul was not getting playing time at all. And I find it very hard to believe after him playing 82 games last season, even though it's his farewell season, with him being Chris Paul, not a regular guy, with him being Chris Paul, that he's not getting at least 15 to 20 minutes a game. That's just crazy to me. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hold on. All right. Anyway, you was naming Tony Parker, Jason Kidd. What do you think they did to make you believe that they were better than Chris Paul?
Jason Kidd not close. I'll give Tony.
Jason Kidd not close. What?
Jason Kidd and Chris Paul debate isn't close. Jason Kidd clears.
Oh, clear. Oh yeah, he clears. But Tony Parker clears though, because this is why I say Tony Parker clears. Tony Parker had the same setup as Chris Paul, but he won with his. He had a championship. He had a championship coach. He had All-Star 4, All-Star 5, All-Star 3. He had a great bench. He had the system built around his play style, but he won with his.
You say the same about Rajon at that point. That's a very valid point.
Steve Nash did something Chris Paul and him, back-to-back MVPs with Kobe in the league, Bron in the league.
Yeah.
Now, do I think
we already know how we feel about the MVPs?
Hold on. No disrespect to Bean, no disrespect to Bron. Do I think Kobe should have won one of those? Yes.
One.
No, he should have won one of them. He should.
For sure.
He should have won one of them. Steve Nash earned.
Because that was the time when. Because I believe that was the time when Dirk. That was the time when I think Dirk won a year after. I think
Dirk won before.
But I think that Dirk and Steve, a big part with those two from everybody else. I believe both of them put up 50, 40, 90 splits every time they won the MVP.
I mean, you had a 50, 40, 90 split, and you averaging, I think it was averaging 18 and 12 at that time with assists, leading the league in assists. That was before people were just averaging 12 assists.
And Dirk averaged like 20. Dirk averaged like 26 on 50, 40, 90. So it was like,
so it's like that clears, and you're also in the league at this time.
Yeah.
So
I can't say that though, because if we look, Chris Paul finished top 3 in MVP like twice after Steve Nash won his MVPs.
Kev,
He
that's
was
cool, but you're
one of
not
them. He
winning.
was one of those guys, and they were known as a good team. And
Yes.
it's not like Steve, went to go win a championship. He won an MVP. That's cool enough. But
B.
we're not about to sit up here and say that.
Steve lost to the same person every year. You wasn't beating Bean. He lost to the same person every year. Kobe went into Phoenix every year, Western Conference Finals, except for the 1 year that except for the 1 year they caught him in the second round instead of the West because Melo played him in 2009. He lost to Kobe every year for like 4 years straight. There's nothing you can do about that. You're not beating him. It's not like Kobe hitting game winners, showing logos that he don't even sponsored by. Kobe smacking your coach on the tail after he getting double team, fade away out of bounds in front of the bench. You're not winning the game. I don't care what you do. I don't care how many assists you got. Game's over. Bro, Kobe went on a stretch of 16 straight made shots.
It's just some battles you can't win. It's just some battles you can't win.
You can't win. So it's like, man, it's just other point guards, bro, that during Chris Paul's time did more than him, won more than him, led their teams just as good, if not better than him.
So how you feel about Kyrie?
And, actually, another one I want to throw in there, Darren Williams.
Come on, dog.
Come on, dog. I like Darren Williams.
At that point,
I'm not mad at it. I like Darren. I like D. Will. I like D. Will.
I'm gonna put it like this. Call space. Who started on the Olympic team?
Darren didn't do enough. That's all I'm saying. As far as if you was a lineup player by player, I feel like Darren just didn't get that. He could have done more, but he didn't do enough.
Come on,
if you ask me line them up, I'm taking Darren Williams.
Line them up. That's one thing. Line them up. That's one thing.
Line them up. I'm taking Darren Williams.
But they're two different types. They're two different kind of guards.
Darren Williams, though.
Watch this. I'm gonna put it like this.
You're nasty. You're nasty.
Hold on, I'm about to put it like this. Watch this.
Didn't he get traded with Devin Harris?
Listen, let me put it like this. Watch this. What did Chris Paul do that Darren Williams didn't?
Come on, bro. Come on.
Oh, okay, it's quiet in the
Are
chat.
we for real?
They're identical in play style, but like
I test for eye test. We taking Darren Williams over CP3.
Yes.
I can't go. I can't
Monday,
go.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
If you
might
have
take
Darren
Chris
Williams
Paul on Friday.
If you have Darren Williams and Chris Paul, bro,
Williams.
you're gonna get more wins with Chris Paul instead of Darren Williams, bro. Let's be for real.
I'm gonna put it like this: when they was both in their prime, they both was getting to the same point.
Put it that way. Who was better in their prime?
Darren Williams.
That's crazy. Because I'm gonna ask you this: what would you even consider the Chris Paul prime? I gotta ask y'all two, Colbert, at this point.
Utah was doing the same thing that the Clippers was doing.
Is Chris Paul prime Clippers prime or Hornets prime? Is that his prime? Which one? In your opinion?
The fact that you don't know is the problem.
I'm asking you a question. I said your opinion. I'm asking a question.
His prime was...
Because to me, it's the Hornets. That's why I said I'm asking you.
If you say it's the Hornets, that proves my point even more. Because they was doing nothing.
Yeah, that's not good.
It was right at the end, but it wasn't long. It was right at the end going into LA. That's what mine was. But I never argued that though. I don't believe that Chris is better than Steve. So Darren. It might be a conversation for Darren, but
he ain't better than Darren Williams, bro. Line him up, bro. He ain't better than Darren Williams, bro.
Who you taking, Colt?
He know who he taking, bro.
For who? What?
Chris Paul, Darren Williams. You know who you taking, bro.
Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Give me CP3, bro. You're crazy, bro. You out your mind.
For what?
You out your mind. Give me CP3. Like this is where we getting nasty. This is where we getting nasty. CP3 been good so long, dog. CP3, if he didn't tear his groin, hamstring, whatever it was, CP3 has a finals win over Giannis. Like in Phoenix. And before you get to acting nasty and acting like he didn't do nothing, like he was just helping them get along the way. Why didn't they do it before he got there? And why haven't they done it since he left?
I don't disagree with that.
Fair point.
That's what I don't disagree about Chris Paul. I love the way that Chris Paul can go to a team and help them win. I
That's
don't
value.
disagree.
That's the value in itself, right there.
Yes,
That's what a point guard does.
but this
He
is
makes everybody better.
This is my thing with Chris. He helped them win to. He has like a ceiling. Like he don't have
his
like,
body broke down. That's not fair. If you give Chris Paul that, and
He undersized too, so I think it's more impressive.
They all undersized, Ty. The only one I said that one undersized was Magic and Penny.
Darren not undersized.
I would say Darren ain't really undersized, bro.
Darren about 6'4",
Steve Nash
bro.
for sure, but Darren.
Steve Nash like
6'4".
6'2". Steve Nash like 6'2", 185 or something. So I can say Steve. Darren got to be like 6'4".
Steve Nash on a good day is really 6'1". Like,
yeah.
All right.
See now I'm curious about Darren. Now I'm curious about Darren.
Darren Williams is not 6'4", dog. They lied.
6'4".
They lied. If that's what it says, they're lying. I want
Darren Williams is 6'3" and he weighs 200 pounds as a guard.
He's listed at 6'3", so he really 6'1 3/4".
That man is 200. That man is 200 pounds as a point. He is 200 pounds as a point guard at 6'1", bro. That is not little.
What that got to do with any? That's his size.
And he played bigger than he was. So I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
he not played
because he was stocky.
Darren Williams was Hank Cross, get over here, knock down Mitty. Like it was simple. The fact that, like,
And you think he did that? And you think he did that better than CP3?
Yes.
No.
See, I will say Darren Williams and CP almost had the same amount of 2010 seasons. CP3 has one more than Darren Williams.
And he played less. And he played less years.
But my eyes tell me I'm taking CP3 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If Darren Williams hooping up against the Wizards, I might take him on Friday.
Let me ask y'all this.
Go ahead.
Who better, Carlos Boozer or Blake Griffin?
Come on, bro.
Who better?
All right, bro. Anyways, come on.
Who better, Carlos Boozer or Blake Griffin?
Come on, dog. All right. Now I'm with Cole. Now you're getting a little bit too nasty. I'm just
asking an honest question. Y'all gave me an answer.
Who you got?
Who you taking, P? Who you taking, P?
No, I'm asking y'all. Who's better?
Go ahead, Ty.
I'm taking Blake.
B.
Blake, bro. It's not close.
B.
Who you taking, Cole?
Give me Blake.
Okay, so Blake Griffin's better than Carlos Boozer. We got that out the way. Who's better, DeAndre Jordan? And we don't even know the center for the Jazz at that time. None of us can name him. I can't even name, bro. Okay, cool. Who was the two guard for the Jazz?
Don't know.
Hello? We know who the two guard was in the Clippers. Okay. Who? We know Andre Karolinko. Okay. Who was the small forward for the Clippers?
What, Matt Barnes?
Yeah, Matt Barnes. You had Paul Pierce. You had Caron Butler.
Karolinko. I'm taking Karolinko over all of them.
Over Paul Pierce?
At that time, yes.
Who are you tripping? Anyways. Hey,
AK-47?
Over the truth?
Come on, bro. The
Over
truth,
who?
bro.
Over the truth?
The Clippers and Wizards, Paul Pierce, like, be for real, bro.
Oh, Clippers, Paul? Come on.
Be for real, bro.
Go check the numbers.
Oh, AK-47, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
Check the numbers.
Are they good? Nowhere they did. Nowhere they're that.
Right, come on, bro.
Hey,
the numbers.
Check the numbers.
LA Clippers, Paul Pierce.
Check the numbers, bro. I'm just saying.
You check that. I check Karolinko, Cole.
Check the numbers. He was trash.
68 games playing, 38 started, 18 minutes a game. 6 points? This is what you wanted me to check?
What year was that, Cole?
No, I ain't gonna lie, that was nasty, Paul.
What year was that, Cole?
2015?
Who was their
2015?
Karolinko wasn't even in the league.
That was his last year. That was his last year in the league. He was already done.
Who was they started though for that year?
Who? For who?
For the Clippers.
Clippers starting.
Yeah, Pete, that's the difference. Karolinko was finishing top 12 in defensive player of the year every year. So you was getting the side. You was getting a silent.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Man just said top 12.
It was Barnes. It was Matt starting. Yeah. Chris Paul, JJ. Chris Paul, JJ, Matt, Blake.
You taking Matt Barnes over Karolinko, Cole?
Oh, hold on, Cole. Say that again.
It was Chris, Matt, JJ, Blake, and DeAndre.
All right. So the Clippers got 3, and the Utah Jazz got 1. And they did the same thing.
Well, what year of the Jazz?
I was just about to say, what year? Like, what's the best year we're gonna give for the Darren Williams
rolling? When the Jazz was rolling versus when the Clippers was rolling. When you look at those eras of, all right, they really nice. They was better.
All right, let's go like 2009.
Bro, you look at 2006 to, I don't even, that might be, that was 06. 2006.
09, 10, they finished second in the NBA. They was 53 and 29. So I just go off this roster.
07, 08, they was 54 and 28. 06, 07, they was 51 and 31.
08, 09, they finished third, and that was when they had Kyle Korver and all them with it.
Yeah, Korver, Karolinko, Ronnie Brewer.
Who we taking? Who we taking to the shooter? Kyle Korver or JJ?
JJ Redick, not even close.
Yeah, I'm taking JJ.
Not even close. That's what I'm saying, bro. Darren Williams carried, son. Chris Paul ain't really have to carry. Because if we call it a spade, was he the best player on that team?
Chris?
No. He wasn't. Darren Williams was the best player on his team.
Darren Williams wouldn't have been the best player on this team if he had Blake Griffin either.
What? Are you crazy? You bugging, son. You bugging. The Clippers could have still ran with Jamal Crawford. The Utah Jazz can't run without Darren Williams. They tried it. They traded him and they sucked immediately.
I think that's a little exaggeration right there. You need Jamal and Chris don't play the same role.
Clip this. Who better, Darren Williams, Chris Paul? Clip this, bro.
It's getting clipped for sure now, but
hey, bro, Darren Williams, I'm saying, bro, he better.
They don't say you wilding, Pete. I'm telling you already. They're gonna tell you wilding.
Darren Williams in Utah was better than Chris Paul in LA.
They gonna definitely tell you that you bugging.
That's what I want to say. Darren Williams in Utah.
That's the hill you dying
on. Chris Paul in LA.
Mm-hmm.
That's
you talking about Lob City. You talking about Lob City, LA.
Darren Williams and Chris Paul was better than. Darren Williams in Utah was better than Chris Paul in LA.
Okay.
Facts.
Let's move.
Anyways. That's a
That's what I'm saying. We just sleeping on booze. Sleeping on booze is crazy.
It's not sleeping on booze. You just not
Blake.
Better than Blake.
Says who?
Booze was nice though.
You literally just said you just said you had Blake. What are we talking about?
I said Booze was nice. I'm taking that. Don't mean
no. Not you. I'm talking about P. I'm talking about
P. Blake by a landslide, bro.
Landslide is
stretching it, but
stretch.
Give me.
I'm just saying I'm taking Blake, but I don't think it's a very thin line.
It's a very thin line.
If they play 7 days out of the week, to score 4-3.
Maybe 5-2.
Nah, you bugging. You bugging.
We talking about healthy Blake. I don't know.
Healthy Blake was on pace to be one of the best players in the league.
Can compete with that. Like
he was never showed that.
Big Blake was different, bro. So we're talking about 1-on-1. As
I'm not
a team,
lie, bro.
I
ain't gonna lie. I can give you a nasty take about Blake.
It's by a landslide, bro. Because then when you see, if you look at them two as players, right, and you see the type of players that they were, and then you see that Blake showed something he never got to show in LA when he went to the Pistons and got to handling the ball.
Everybody do that when
to that point. What's the difference in Blake and Aaron Gordon if Aaron Gordon didn't get to go to the Denver Nuggets?
Bro, they're almost the same player as far as attributes. They're almost the same player as far as attributes, bro.
Hey, if Aaron Gordon didn't get to go to the Nuggets and have a career arc and a trajectory and you know what I mean? You got it.
Is this a plus for Aaron Gordon or this is a knock on Blake Griffin? I'm trying to plus.
This is a plus for Aaron Gordon. This is a plus
for Aaron Gordon and a knock on Blake Griffin.
No, it's not a knock on Blake Griffin. It's just that Blake Griffin.
Who better, Aaron Gordon or Blake Griffin?
it's just that Blake Griffin's
It's no
career.
not.
Blake Griffin's career took him to the Pistons.
Better at
Aaron
what?
Gordon's
Yeah.
career took him
What is
to
he
the
better at?
huh?
What is he
Blake?
better at? What is he better at?
Than Aaron?
Yes. What is he better at?
Handling the ball, finishing.
Huh?
Aaron Gordon is a better
shooter,
dribbler.
in my
Aaron
opinion.
Aaron Gordon in Orlando? He was playing the one.
Aaron Gordon's a better handler than Blake. The niggas, the people not seeing Blake Griffin in the Pistons, like when he got the chance to actually put the ball
Did you
before
watch Aaron Gordon in Orlando? He was playing the one.
Bro, I'm not doing that, bro. Blake on the
was
Pistons.
going to Orlando.
If you're gonna compare them to a player, bro, I'm gonna take as an example Blake Griffin when he went to the Pistons when he was able to do whatever he wanted as far as handling the ball, score, and everything. Blake was out there doing some crazy stuff when he was in the Pistons.
Who else was on the court with him?
That's not the point, bro.
That
We're
is
talking
the
about
point.
we're talking about the attributes that they have as players right now. We're not
If
talking
you
about
got
what
that attribute, you do it all the time. He could have did that. He could have did that with the Clippers.
he
Why
had Chris
didn't he?
Paul on his team. Why were they gonna have him handling the ball?
If you're the franchise guy, which he was, you can when you
Because Doc was their coach.
What we talking about, Ty?
He was a franchise guy, bro. You can do what you want when you're the franchise guy.
Who you taking as a better shooter? Aaron Gordon on the Magic or Blake Griffin on the Pistons?
Aaron Gordon on the Magic, the Nuggets, don't matter.
Because AG jumper.
Do you see what AG is doing this year?
Because
AG.
I would say this year, I
was just about to say
AG showing you exactly who he is without a dude named
shot.
Michael Porter Jr. on the team.
AG jump shot just became chicken. We not about to act like his jumper been like this.
No. He was playing his role. Everybody got to play their role, brother. Michael Porter Jr. was over
and
there.
That's my point, Cope. Aaron Gordon has been playing a role, and he's compared as equal to Blake Griffin.
He said himself his jump shot now was nothing like this previous years. Whether he was being stopped from MPJ being on his team or not. His jump shot wasn't like this. We watched the same Aaron Gordon when he had a role.
Personally,
we watched this man go 11 for 3, bro.
Hey, personally, I'm just saying, bro. Darren Williams better than Chris Paul.
I give AG his respect though.
All right. Anyways,
but I hope Chris Paul do get to finish his farewell tour and good luck.
Yeah. Somebody should sign him.
He don't want your well wishes no more. He don't want yours. He don't want your.
I'm gonna come
on God, disrespect him like
I'm gonna come work CP3 camp this summer.
Can't go both ways. He gonna see this.
I'm gonna send him the clip. He's not gonna
denied access.
Yeah, they gonna have your key card ready. They're gonna accept your application because you're very qualified to do so. And as soon as you hit me and be like, yo, Cole, they accepted my application. I'm coming back. I'm clipping this joint up and I'm sending it through.
I ain't even gonna put no app in, bro. We just gonna make a call, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna just make the call too and send it over to the table. I'm gonna send it to the HBCU All-Star game people.
What they be saying? Disclaimer: this is for entertainment purposes only.
It's all props. Yeah. All right. Anyways, bro,
this money is not real. These guns are not real. No, all good though.
Anyways, P,
talk to me.
You talked about this in the group chat the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You said KD made the perfect move.
Oh yes.
I'm really not trying to get into that with you because you will argue that all day. But
I'm with P.
Kevin Durant just hit the 31,000 milestone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is he the best scorer of all time?
No, he's not.
Ty, who do you have as your best scorer of all time?
I don't know, bro. I actually might take Kevin Durant.
B?
Kevin Durant. I'm going Kevin Durant.
Give me LeBron. P?
I'm not mad at that.
Carmelo Anthony.
I'm not mad at that either.
Yeah, I'm not mad at either answer. Believe it or not, if I'm going KD, it's going to be Melo or Bron 2 and 3. So I'm not mad at all.
Carmelo Anthony is the best scorer of all time. Easy.
Okay.
That's all he did was get buckets, huh?
He's the only
Anthony Edwards better than Carmelo Anthony.
You sound crazy. We're not even about to do that again. We're not about to do
Yeah.
that.
I just want to see if I can blow the page up, bro. I'm just trying to blow the. I'm just trying to see if I can recreate the history, bro.
But this is why I say KD. Like, I love KD as a bucket. I've been able to be in the gym with him and watch him work. Like, KD's a bucket, too. But the reason why I say Melo is the best scorer, to me, Carmelo Anthony scored in every way possible that you can score basketball. And the other two guys that y'all name haven't, for real. Bron is close, but Bron don't have, to me, Bron don't got no one dribble, two dribble pull up. That's not, like, Bron is a bump you turn.
Yeah, I'm about to say bruiser more.
Bruiser fade.
I don't care. He got
but I'm not 50,000 plus. He got it, dog. 50,000 plus. But like Carmelo Anthony literally could score left and right in every single way possible. Catch and shoot off the dribble, on the move, in the post, turn left, in the post, turn right, left elbow, right elbow, one dribble pull up, two dribble pull up. He can be finessing the post. He can be bullying the post, and he offensive rebound and scored an offensive rebound and second chance points. Like, Carmelo Anthony literally scored the basketball every single way possible, and no other person that I've seen has done that.
So those two guys you just said, we say that's like probably the one only aspect of scoring that you will probably say they don't do in the clip of Melo, and that's one or two dribble pull-ups.
Nah,
they both got the turnaround.
I think Bron is the one dribble, two dribble pull up. KD is the bruiser, physical. I'm going through.
I would say that because his frame don't allow him to be that.
Like, his frame just don't allow. Like, Melo literally catching the post. I'm going through you. I might miss offensive rebound and one, or I'm going to get the bucket. Like, KD don't got that.
Them two both having one aspect of the scoring, right? That's not there, but the clip that they both score at compared to Melo, will we be able to say that with them not having one aspect of the attribute, but scoring at a higher clip, that can do enough for them to be a better scorer than Melo? Or no?
The reason why I say no is because they had more focuses around them than Melo ever had. Bron and KD always had almost equal to higher level of focuses with them on their team than Melo ever had. Melo was doing that with a double team, triple team every night. When you look at Melo's best team, like he had a, don't get me wrong. Now, Denver, he had that year in Denver where you had AI, you had a young JR, like Nene, Kenyon, but like Melo ain't never had in the years of where they all was truly getting buckets. Melo ain't never had a D Wade, a Kyrie, a James Harden, Kevin. Like, he ain't never had that.
A Kevin what? A Kevin what? A Kevin what?
He was about to say Kevin Love.
I'm just saying, Kevin Love.
Did he not have a? He ain't had no. Okay.
He ain't had no what?
I guess Amari Stoudemire wasn't there.
Amari Stoudemire.
I think he was better in Phoenix.
Yeah.
No. First of all, let's talk about it. Since you want to bring that name up, we can talk about it.
Just saying.
Amari Stoudemire.
Steve Nash had Amari too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Steve Nash had Amari Stoudemire because that scheme fit Amari Stoudemire.
He was better in Phoenix.
He was better in Phoenix with Dan. And Amari Stoudemire just spoke about this. He said Melo was too great of a scorer for us to fit together because of what I needed to be successful. And what
is it that Melo didn't have what KD and them had, or is it just due to his style of play, the pieces that he had just didn't fit?
Like, he didn't have like,
because I like the Knicks. I like some Knicks rosters that he had.
I like them too, but that don't make them Miami or OKC or Golden State or Cleveland or LA. That don't make them. I like the rosters, but he hasn't, like, Carmelo has never had a Anthony Davis or Chris Bosh. Like, he ain't ever had. But because, like, when you look at those guys, this is another point with that. Those guys of D Wade, Kyrie, Chris Bosh, AD, Luka, those guys, Harden, those guys.
Are you crazy? Are you forgetting the best one of them all, bro?
What? Who?
Melo had a teammate that was better than all of them.
Say something crazy, bro.
Jeremy Lin.
Come on, bro. Come on. He had Gurley Lynn on his team.
Insanity was crazy.
He had
though.
Lynn Sanity.
You wanna
2011,
talk about it?
2012, bro.
You want to talk about it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm
Okay. Because during his
No, but
during his
he had some guys.
I think he was hurt.
during his 2 weeks of fame, Melo wasn't even playing.
Yeah, I was about to say. I
No.
think he was hurt. Yeah.
He had a few guys. He had a few guys. Though,
Bro,
he
Lynn Sanity went so
get,
crazy, bro. Lynn Sanity was so crazy. He had the opportunity to tell Bean move out the way. Don't worry about it. Clear out.
He glad he made that shot.
Didn't Melo have him on? Didn't Melo have him on and JR at the same time?
B, don't piss me off.
I'm not saying. I'm
no,
not
this
saying.
2011, 2012 team.
I'm not saying
good,
it. I'm
That's
not
what I'm
saying.
saying. I love Iman and JR, but Iman and JR was equivalent to Jimmy Butler in Chicago when D Rose was playing. They're not like they was cool.
What's so bad? And what's so bad about that?
Because when before Jimmy Butler jumped into Jimmy Butler in Chicago was a defender who got buckets in transition, and he scored in the half court.
When you're the face,
wait, you can't disrespect them like they wasn't so good that Melo was upset that the team sent them to.
That's my point.
Cleveland.
If Derrick Rose would have been upset if Chicago sent away Jimmy Butler too because of what he did as putting the pieces together for their team.
So with you being the franchise guy,
that don't make them D Wade, Harden.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that,
bro.
Yeah, I'm
like they were solid
no caliber
pieces.
stars. The other two
Like
have.
for example,
he didn't have none of those teammates. You're right, but
yeah. So that's what
But is that his fault though, or is that their fault? Or
why are we saying it's like KD? Why are we saying it's like KD had that access to that Harden? Harden was good, but we're not about to sit here and say like Harden was like an elite player coming off the bench in OKC, like whereas though he was already that type of guy.
He won 2 6-mans of the year, and everybody begged him to start, but we knew why he wasn't starting. Let's stop. So
Thunder Hard is better. So Thunder Harden.
Did you watch starting 5?
I don't think
you know how elite he was.
I don't think
nobody's not saying.
You see, the whole world was like, wait. He gets his own.
No, watch it. How old?
Nobody's not saying. I'm 22, bro.
He don't know enough.
Nobody's not saying.
Golly.
Like nobody, the age don't got nothing to do with it. Nobody's not crazy. Nobody's not saying that Harden wasn't that. Nobody's not saying that Harden wasn't a great player. We already knew it's a reason why Houston paid him what they paid him. But what I'm saying is when you look at the teammates that they had, it's one of the most forgotten players for some reason, and it really irritates me, is J.R. Smith for some odd reason when it comes to how people view J.R. Smith. People just look at J.R. Smith like he was just a corner sitter or something.
Really that play in the finals, but you know, that's kind of
like JR. That's my thing. JR Smith,
you know how the sports world is.
JR Smith was
JR did this to himself.
JR Smith was nice, but he wasn't James Harden.
Who you taking? OKC James or Nuggets JR?
OKC James, the one that won these 6-man of the year, the one that everybody knew. No, like J.R. Smith was starting in Denver. He was coming off the bench and having better years. It's not close. It's just not close.
No.
That point, I don't like that point at all.
When J.R. Smith went to New York, nobody was like, "Oh my God, J.R. Smith is going to New York." When James Harden went to Houston, folks was like, "Oh my God, he gets his own team now."
We thought they was getting chips, huh?
We didn't know Dwight Howard was gonna fall off the face of the earth, though. Like
exactly. That was like he got all the injuries and all that. But like my point to that is the reason why I say Melo is better because Melo is still top 10 in scoring without having an equal counterpart to take away some of the focus. If Melo had some of that focus taken away by one person, Melo will probably be top 3, top 5.
So let me ask you, what do you think that? So like how we just said one was a 6-man and whatever the case may be. What do we think J.R. Smith would have looked like if he would have got a chance to come off the bench and run a unit? I'm genuinely asking.
That would have been nasty.
I don't think
J.R. Smith's not a run a unit type of guy.
He's a bucket getter. That's his green light.
Tom will let you go. I got the perfect example of what I'm about to give you, right? J.R. Smith was a more beloved and better Jordan Poole. J.R. Smith's a more beloved and better Jordan Poole. They're not guys that are run the system guys. They're guys that are creative scorers who can get a bucket, who can shoot the three, who are athletic. J.R. Smith's more athletic than Jordan Poole. But that's what type of guys they are. They're not run a system. Like we watching Jordan Poole run a system. He got the keys.
What I mean by that is like, all right, so let's think about one guy, right? Let's think about how Jamal Crawford was when he was coming off the bench. Jamal Crawford, would you say he's an above average passer?
Above average passer? Yes.
Jamal Crawford is?
Yes.
Okay, but what was his main objective was to come off the bench and score the ball, right? Right. So what I'm saying is, why couldn't JR come off the bench and run the unit with his objective being score the ball? Yeah, we know that we're not saying he was going to be a passer, like he was going to be like James Harden, where though, yeah, he got his own team, is getting scary. We wasn't saying that
because Jamal Crawford was a natural playmaker. J.R. Smith's a natural
slasher.
He's a national slasher, off the ball, backdoor cuts, lobs, and I can knock this thing down from three. J.R. Smith's a slasher, backdoor cuts, lobs, and I can hit this tray ball, and I can shoot a crazy pull-up off the dribble. Jamal Crawford was a natural playmaker who could light you up for 50 if you really wasn't paying attention. But if you watch Jamal Crawford in the pick and roll, he's scanning and seeing everything. Oh, y'all gonna cover everything? Okay, now I'm a bing, step back. But JR was off the ball, throw the lob for real.
I feel like if they both were bucket getters, I feel like we never know what JR would have been like.
What?
It's too many teams. It's too many teams.
Different tiers of bucket. Like JR Smith.
No, for sure. By any means necessary, am I saying that JR Smith is the bucket getter that Jamal Crawford is?
I don't think JR Smith's a bucket getter though. I think he's a volume scorer.
I think that JR Smith is a bucket getter. If you allow him to go out there and say, all right, go score. I'm putting you in for 20 minutes. Your 20 minutes, you got 20 minutes to score the basketball. J.R. Smith is way more than a volume scorer.
Well, never know though, and never get the opportunity to do that.
I think he's a volume. He's a volume scorer. A bucket getter is like I'm not watching J.R. Smith go out there and pound the ball. Dribble the ball. Like, that's not like, what are we getting out of this? That's not efficient. It's a difference. Because I mean, think about it like this. When have you seen J.R. Smith go crazy in the pick and roll? Make a read.
Like you said, that's the difference right there. Natural playmaker Jamal is. You was on point. I ain't deny it. Natural playmaker. JR, he's more of a off the ball cuts, like, come off a pin down, like his.
Or like even in ISOs, like when you watch JR's ISO buckets, it's triple fade to the corner, fade away, like catch it behind the rim, dribble it out, fade away three. Like, it's just,
like I always tell people, hey, stuff that people call heat checks. If you're consistent, is it really a heat check?
Was he consistent?
I'm just saying. Them shots that people got as his reputation. I'm just saying, like, they weren't crazy shots, but it was coming at a good rate.
I always pick JR up in my 2K dynasty and my 2K franchises. I always picked up
2K GOAT for sure.
Yeah, I always picked up JR. But KD made the right move by going to Golden State. I never hated KD, was never mad at KD. I know
me either.
Because they knew they team wasn't about to.
Cole, we know how each other feel. We on the same page.
Yeah, I'm not even getting into that. I just wanted to talk about him scoring, bro. That was
I don't even know why y'all mad, bro.
We probably
only mad because it took championships away from Brown.
We already established.
Kobe only mad because it took championships away.
We already established that.
Taking away from the GOAT case. Like, what are we doing?
They was getting belt tonight, so ain't nobody play for y'all.
Brown was about to run off about 3 straight on the Warriors, and they called him, and they both needed each other.
You're nasty. Nasty.
They tie their shorts up and lace their shoes just like you do. Win. Beat them.
Facts.
Bron and them, they finally figured it out. They called KD after he just got walked down by that same team.
And,
That was disgusting.
That's Harrison Barnes' fault. Look.
That's like you losing to your rival school, P, when you was in high school, and then you go play for them the next season.
Gone. Chip
To the team that beat you.
Chip, I'm gone.
Oh, you're nasty. You're nasty.
I'm gone.
Or play with Steph, and then what they got going on, bro. I can't even be mad at it, bro. I was doing the same thing.
This is how I put it, bro. We all live one life, as far as we know. As far as we know so far, we all live one life. We don't know if we get to do this again. You think I'm about to sit here and not go get the best opportunity for me because y'all about to be mad because y'all can't do it and y'all don't like it?
Where's your morals of just giving up, just getting walked down by the team you just went to?
Morals, though. That's not morals.
That's the game.
That's not morals. That's preference. Preference and morals are two different things. It's not morals. Well, I can have good morals.
Where's your dignity? Where's your dignity and self-respect as a basketball player?
That is dignity. He had dignity, and by saying I'm about to make a very tough decision to go play very good basketball with very good basketball players in a very good system for a very good coach. That's better for me personally and what I need as an elite basketball player. I'm not about to be hard-headed because everybody gonna be, oh, you went to the Warriors, keep playing bad basketball. That's frustrating me. That's having me irritated. No, I'm gonna go make a decision that's best, truly basketball-wise for me. Because that's what no one can say that decision from a basketball standpoint of scheme, fit, was bad. No one can say that.
Nobody never talked about that. We all know what the whole thing was.
And that's the problem. No one can say that. Everyone,
he
win. He's just gonna make you love.
If somebody beats you and take money out your pocket, you want to beat them or you want to go? Yeah, I'm gonna make money with you.
Yeah, type of dude I am. I ain't never been one of them, me personally. But
come on, bro.
That's just me though. This is me.
How about like this? You said somebody beat you.
What kind of guy are you, P?
Hold on. You said somebody beat you and take money out your pocket, right?
Right.
Okay, why don't I go learn from him how to fight so I can beat and take money out somebody's pocket?
But you didn't. But he didn't.
He did though. He did.
You're not taking money out nobody's pocket now.
He didn't learn.
He did.
He didn't learn.
When he left, he went right back to losing like nothing. Like he didn't learn. He didn't feed off of nothing.
That's actually false. He didn't go back to loot. This is the thing this is the thing you got to break down. When he was in Golden State, they had no injuries until that last year. So they got to play with those. They got to play with those guys all that time until that last year.
Right.
When he went to Brooklyn, they started off with injuries. When they got the team
that's not KD fault. You know,
when they got their team together for what they wanted, those guys played 19 games together and they never lost.
That's Kyrie's fault. Okay, I'm with you.
Him, Harden, and Kyrie never lost together all on the court together.
I'm with you.
So no, he didn't go. He was doing what he wanted to do. Give me the team that I want to put together, and we gonna win. If they would have played 70 games together.
What happened in Phoenix?
Listen, bro. The fact that you're saying that, you gotta listen to what you're saying. KD's been on three to four different teams since he left Curry. Like you just said, he said he went. Listen, just like you said, that was crazy.
Bron went everywhere he went. Bron went everywhere he went. Don't talk about my glorious king like that.
He's trying to get us. Kobe's trying to get us. Kobe trying to get us. He's trying to get us.
Where he went to.
But he won everywhere he went.
What I'm saying to you, P, is
you got more than your favorite scorer, more than your favorite player. You got more than your favorite everything. Now what?
When you look at all of those teams, P, it's different. When you look at the Brooklyn Nets, all of those teams, right? Every single team that Kevin Durant played for after Golden State was, as you would say, a balanced team that you would try to take to a championship.
False.
That man went and got Kyrie Irving and James Harden and Kevin Durant. We call that the greatest.
That's Kyrie's fault. That's Kyrie's fault.
No, it's not KD fault. It's not KD fault at all.
No, it's not none of their fault. It's not.
No. Yes, it is, P. And you know how I feel about this. If you give me Kyrie, if you give me the Kyrie that has the Kyrie mindset today, and you put it in a younger Kyrie that played for Brooklyn, they win a championship. You know how I feel about that.
The reason why I say it's not Kyrie's fault is because, again, Kyrie was cool. He was hurt.
No,
He got hurt. They were consistently hurt. KD started when Kyrie was playing in that first year. He was cool. His first game, he had 54.
This dude was playing all away games because he couldn't play in New York. Because he was trying to be Mahatma Gandhi.
Bro.
Nah, I remember that.
He was trying to be Gandhi.
He was
man.
saging out the court.
He was trying to be Gandhi. He was trying to be Gandhi, bro. He was trying to be Gandhi. No, bro. No, bro. He was trying to be. He was trying to be MLK, bro. He was going through it. Kalani had just cheated on him. Kalani had just cheated on him. He was trying to be Gandhi. He was trying to be MLK, bro. I'm not going, bro. No, bro.
That's like me coming on here and not supporting you because you believe in something that I just don't.
Now, Pete,
I'm not supporting him. I'm not supporting him. He can be whatever he want to be. But if I'm paying you $200 million to go and play basketball, go play basketball.
I am playing.
Yeah,
I didn't tell y'all to not let me play home games. I didn't tell y'all to do that.
Watch out.
You got a $200 contract. Your contract comes with you having to do certain things. You can't just do whatever you want.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Watch this. If you read in his contract, because this is another thing that was spoken about at that time, is what did he do wrong that broke his contract? He didn't do anything wrong.
There's some things that don't got to be said.
He didn't do anything wrong that broke his contract. He did things that weren't in favorable.
There's some things, Pete, that don't got to be said.
He did things that weren't in favorable of preference of said team and or said league, but nothing he did was wrong. Because if he did something that was legally wrong or contractually wrong, then he would have. But he didn't do that. So
some things don't got to be said things don't got to be said when it comes to that. He didn't do anything to break his contract, but he did something that the people that he had to respond to and answer to didn't like. So you have to deal with those consequences to the people that you have to answer to.
That's real. You don't like.
Real.
You have to deal with
something that you don't like.
And you know, but you know the people you have to answer to are gonna have a problem with it, but you proceed to do it anyway.
That's cool. That's cool. I got an answer to y'all, but y'all don't win without me.
You have to answer to them.
Okay, so let me ask you this then.
Which is why Kyrie will now tell you that he has a career full of regrets. You know this.
And the league, all of those guys that he had to answer to, guess what? That doesn't phase him. He's not in the program.
This would be, I would, listen, hear me out. I would completely
mad at him because they didn't like that, but then you turn around and let him play like he changed who he was.
I would completely agree with you. I would completely agree with you. I would completely agree with your reasoning and your takes. If Kyrie himself wouldn't tell you that he now has a career full of regrets,
his regrets aren't about that. He talked about what his regrets were about.
Come on, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that something is involved in that. That was his best chance at winning a ring after Brown, bro.
All right, bro.
He said his regrets was about. Bro, he spoke about his regrets.
You know he's not.
Come on,
but this is the thing.
He's not gonna. Come on.
You know he's not gonna go out there. Come on, bro.
Kyrie's not gonna
go out there and go against his beliefs, though. He can go out there and say, "I was an immature young man." He's not gonna go out there and go against his beliefs.
He still believes in everything that he was doing. He's not gonna go back and say, "Yeah, I didn't want to do all of this."
What I'm saying is,
but he would have did it differently because it stopped him from playing.
Talking about was being young and being too quick to go try to get his own team, be a super. That's what he regrets. That's what he spoke about.
Whether he speaks it or believes in, whether he speaks it or not, P, you got to understand that P is different. Whether he speaks on it or not, that's still his beliefs. His regret is the fact of how he went about his beliefs at the moment. It stopped him from playing basketball.
Let me ask you this: what you're saying is you're taking your own assumption of what you think he regrets, not what he's actually shown. You're taking your own assumption of what you think he regrets. I'm going off base what the man factually said himself. You're making your own assumption. I personally believe he regrets this because I also disagree with what he did because it hurt what I think hurt his team. That's what you're saying.
So do you
I know it hurt his team.
so do you think so you're basically saying since he didn't name those as one of his regrets. So out of that big three, he's the only guy that doesn't regret anything that happened with that team.
No, I don't. No, I don't think. The only thing I think those three truly regret is like not being able to make it work and being on the court together because of the injuries. And I also think I don't think they regret this, but I think the fact that they had a first-year head coach and Steve Nash, who hadn't at least been around coaching basketball at that level, was maybe one thing where it's like we maybe could have got somebody different. But I also think Steve let them be who they was, and when they were all on the floor, they never lost. But I don't think they have regrets. Like about that time, it was like, yo, we literally just could not get on the floor together all in the same year because the year that all that Kyrie stuff was going on, Hart wasn't even there yet. He wasn't even there yet. So we bypass that, and now all of a sudden it's cool for me to play at home again. I thought y'all didn't like it, but now it's all of a sudden cool for me to play at home again, and we get hard, and now we hurt.
It's the people you have. It's the people you have to answer to. They did something. They added a James Harden, so they let a bypass happen for it because now they feel as though they can get something with Harden being there. Before Harden got there, it wasn't nothing that they were going to let pass.
All right, bro. All right.
If you don't like something, you don't like it, B.
All right. Be moving. Let's go back to the NFL before we get out of here, man. Jesus Christ. Y'all are terrible. All right. Big Play Slay has decided that he's not gonna join the Buffalo Bills after they claimed him off waivers, after the Steelers got rid of him. What do we think? How do we feel?
It's clear he's gonna go back to Philly. I don't really understand why Buffalo even claimed him off waivers. I feel like it was a waste of time. I do understand it. Like, it's still the league, bro. If I feel like you got something to offer us, bro, we want you. But I feel like that was probably known inside those circles where he was trying to go. So I ain't really mad at him for contemplating retirement, and more so the Bills let go of my right so the Eagles can claim me. But whatever it is, it's whatever. I don't really think he was going to add anything to the Bills to begin with. I feel like it's the reason why he didn't stick in Pittsburgh. So at this point in his career, I thought he's past his prime. Like, Father Time is here. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. Go ahead, go home, hop on the pod, do whatever you want to do. You cool.
B.
I
said B. I was gonna go in order. Nah, you good. Go ahead.
You go ahead, B.
No, go ahead, B. I'm going in order.
Honestly, I feel like at this point in Slay's career, he still thinks that he can move and do certain things that he's just simply not the player of that caliber to be able to get away with the things that he can get away with. Like,
what do that part have to do with this?
I'm saying, as far as like him deciding not to play is a sign of him hoping the team that he wants to play for comes calling. And he's just simply not good enough anymore to think that if a team didn't originally want to try to claim him off waivers or whatever the case may be, that because he decides to not play somewhere, they're going to say, okay, you decide not to play here. Let's go get him. We can grab him. I don't think he's at that stage anymore, but I can tell in Pittsburgh, he doesn't believe that. Like Ramsey came on his head. When they practiced, they was arguing on who would be getting certain reps. And it's just like, Slay isn't one of those guys anymore. Ramsey isn't one of those guys to that standard of covering anymore to where as though they feel that way. But yeah, like I said, Slay, he might as well just go home, like Ty said. The age just can't nobody beat it. He just might need to just go home. He had a good career. Just call it a day.
P.
I mean, personally, I wouldn't want to go to Buffalo either. Like, who want to go live in Buffalo? Let's be honest.
You got to work
this time of year.
You got to work.
No, if I'm a
Yeah, you gotta
34-year-old,
work, but there's 31 other places I can work. Why would I go to Buffalo?
if I'm a 34-year-old
Like, I'm not
cornerback,
You can't pick where you work.
He's
I mean,
picking not to go to Buffalo.
He's picking not to go to Buffalo, so technically he can. But this is my thing with Slay. I don't think this is the perspective that I'm taking on it. I don't think he feels Buffalo's a good fit for him where he's at right now personally. And because like if he goes to Buffalo, if you think you still that guy, you go to Buffalo. Who's their guy?
Well, as a corner,
Yeah,
is it not Teron Johnson?
maybe not. But do they have a bona fide?
If Slay go to Buffalo today, he's not a top 2 option at corner. He's not going to be an option over Christian Benford at all. They were more so probably bringing him in to be a vet because the entire DB room pretty much is all young guys.
I feel like
pretty sure
you
will bring him in.
You got something to offer.
I was about to say you're not claiming a vet just to be a vet,
especially at this point in the season.
He was going to play, but his role wasn't going to be something that he wanted.
But if I'm Slay, I'm not going to Buffalo. I'm gonna take my time. Like it ain't no rush. He can get picked up whenever.
For him, it is a rush. That age is the rush. That age is the rush.
All right, well, let's try this. Let's try something.
He's at the stage of I can take my time. We're gonna see who made the playoffs, and somebody's gonna come calling. Kansas City might come calling. The Rams might come calling. I'm not going to Buffalo when I can go somewhere I might actually really enjoy playing.
His options right now is Buffalo or home. There's no in between.
And I'm at the crib chilling. I'm good.
I agree with you. I'm saying the same thing.
Worried about nothing. I'm gonna go to the crib. I'm gonna get healthy. I'm gonna get my body right. And come into December, let's see what's shaking.
Would you like to fit if they do come calling?
Let's try this. Let me try something real quick. Have y'all seen Big Play Slay actually talk about this?
I seen him on who pod was that?
Acho them.
Yes. Yeah, I seen him on that. Yeah.
Let's try this. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
I can see it now.
I wonder if everybody can see it. Can y'all see my screen now?
Nah,
I think it's because you got the oh yeah, I can
there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I know about that.
That's all I'm saying, bro. And I ain't even see the ending part of that. Like, you just don't want to go to. Like, I can go somewhere else.
So would y'all be happy with him going and staying home? Like somebody give him that good call?
Honestly, you know where I think he's gonna go? If they call, back to Detroit. He would go back to Detroit for a playoff run if they call.
They could use the help.
They could use the help.
They banged up.
He can go somewhere where he's playing inside. He don't got to play in the cold.
and he don't gotta live there to play there.
How long do you think until Buffalo say we don't want his rights no more? That's the one thing holding them up. That's the one. That's gonna be the one thing that holds them up.
They don't do it by the end of the week. He making the call. They gonna let him go.
They gonna let him go. I don't think they gonna. I don't think Buffalo because they don't have
neutral
no
thing. I don't
reason
think. I don't think they gonna try to be that team and try to hold him
They
hostage.
don't have no reason to do that.
Hope not.
That'd be petty.
What you think? What you think, though, Cole? I didn't get you.
Nah. I listened to him talk. I did. I don't think it's about Philly. I don't think it's about none of that. I genuinely, we've seen Slay on what?
So you listen to Slay talk, but when Kyrie was talking, you weren't listening.
No, because I think that's totally different. I think there's a distinct difference. There's one who won't go against his beliefs. This isn't about beliefs. This is he genuinely went out there and said, "Yo, I don't want to go to Buffalo." There's another, the guy that you're talking about.
Whoa, missed that.
If you're asking him to, huh?
Can't even say his name.
Nah, they're two different people. You're talking about Kyrie. Guy that you're talking about would have to come out and say, "Yeah, man, my belief system was tainted a little bit. I probably was wilding a little bit. I shouldn't have did that."
Look at him crazy.
Yeah. His people gonna look at him crazy. His family gonna look at him crazy. The people that he do all of this mission work gonna look at him crazy.
His tribe, everything.
Yeah, you can't go out there and say that. You can't go and say that. You might go and tell them that. You might go and tell your girl that. You might go and tell your daddy that. You can't tell the general public that. It's one thing to go out there and say I was immature. I shouldn't have did that to Bron. It's a whole different thing to go out there and go against your tribe, to go against your people, to go against your family, go against the people you do a mission with.
It ain't no coming back from that. You gotta live with that.
You're gonna have to live with that. Nah, he's not doing that. So yeah, it's two totally different things. Yes, I'm listening to Slay. I don't think it's about going to Philly or nothing like that. I think he just genuinely didn't want to go to Buffalo. We'll see what happens, but yeah, that's about all I got for him. Jeez. Last one. I had one more. Who was it? Oh, Kyler Murray.
That's random.
It's not
for the season.
Yeah, Jonathan Gannon just finally announced that his foot has him done for the season.
I mean, we been knew that he was done for the
Yeah, we knew that. Will Kyler Murray ever suit up in a Cardinals jersey again?
Nah, I don't see it. I just once seeing him come back the first time around, they were like, "Oh, he's supposed to be close or whatever," and they're like, "Oh, Brissett's starting." It was raps. I think it's time for a mutual separation. Like, I don't know what Kyler has for him, or I don't know what's left for Kyler in the league. To be honest, like teams do need quarterback. He can find somewhere. I just don't know if his size at the quarterback is pretty for teams. Like prototypical size, he's not there. It's just some things he's gonna have a hard time doing. I think we be talking about like Jalen Hurts and how the Eagles got to build their team around him. I think you got to do the same thing with Kyler Murray, and it's just I feel like it's too much to take on at times. But he's done with the Cardinals, and they're done with him. I have no idea where he's gonna end up, but we're gonna see what happens.
B.
I think college time in the league entirely is done. And I'm gonna be blatantly honest. Yeah, he was the first pick, had a decent career in Arizona, whatever the case may be. But we have to look at how the league is at the moment. And if we're going to be honest, there isn't any team that Kyler Murray could fit on or would need him to be a starting quarterback. And Kyler Murray definitely isn't the type of quarterback that you would call to have as a backup quarterback. He just doesn't fit the backup quarterback criteria at all. So I think it might be time to hang it up. I think we realized that when we realized that Jacoby Brissett will be a better fit for Trey McBride and Marv over Kyler.
P?
He trash. He trash, bro. He been trash.
You ain't never liked him?
Bro, Kyler Murray is trash.
I felt that same way too for a long
Kyler
time.
Murray's trash, bro. Like one of my assistant coaches here. Shout out to Hayden Pretty, by the way. She won the Oklahoma the Jim Thorpe Oklahoma award for the best athlete out of the state of Oklahoma over Kyler Murray. He trash. He ain't been good, bro. He's buns. I don't like. He's not a.
He need to see if the A's still want him.
Yeah,
That might be. That might be a good idea. He probably can go do that. He probably go do that for about 10 more years.
I will say though,
10 more years.
he don't. I know Kyler don't have any regrets about this because one thing I will say, he would not have made as much money in baseball as he did while playing for Arizona. He wouldn't have turned out. He wouldn't have. I don't even think that Kyler probably. I don't believe it or not. If you watch Kyler, like in high school and everything, Kyler would like. It wasn't even guaranteed for him to make it to the main roster. It wasn't a guarantee.
It wasn't a guarantee.
It wasn't a guarantee, bro.
I'm talking about it wasn't a guarantee for him to make the Cardinals roster.
I'm talking about the athletics for baseball.
No, I'm
the
talking
number
about
9 overall pick in the MLB draft probably wasn't going to make the. Okay.
Yes.
What pick was he in the NFL draft?
He was top 5, wasn't he?
One.
Didn't Kyler go 1?
Yeah,
he
went
1.
Yeah,
that was how much off the rip, like before he played the snap. What? Probably like
that's one of the worst investments ever made in the NFL history.
I'm curious though, Cole. The year he got drafted, because it wasn't what it is now. I wonder what his first number 1 pick contract was.
What have they gotten out of that investment besides more number 1 picks that they've had to pay? Nothing. He cost them more money than he made them.
At that time, it probably was around like 28 million or something.
2022 first overall pick. He was going to make.
Did they make the playoffs?
His contract was for 11 mil.
You don't even know what year they made the playoffs. Who they played, like what they did, what he did.
But it was
they even wearing red uniforms at that time?
Kyler only got 11 mil off his. Kyler only got 11 mil off his contract.
I think it's probably more.
First pick, 11 mil for rookie contract. That's crazy.
At that time, probably, yeah.
That's still crazy.
I mean, you already know NFL money ain't guaranteed anyway. They just started doing this last.
They robbed him. Then that's a draft.
It might have been 11.
I thought it was in the 20s.
He made 18 the last year. I don't know, bro.
I don't know about his football career because there are quarterback needy teams and like people are desperate for quarterback. Somebody will take a chance.
Yeah.
We saw somebody take a chance in Justin Fields.
His rookie contract was 4 for 35.9.
35, yeah, 35.
Yeah, he got a lot of money, and then he got an extension after that.
Yeah, almost like a max. I think.
He cost the Cardinals more money than he made. Yeah. He helped them make. He's been costing them money.
The team was never.
The team was never what?
Organizational failure.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
last one before we get out of here.
We're not putting the team together too.
We can talk about Kyler Murray all night, and I don't have all night.
Who else was in that draft?
2019, there was a lot of people in that draft.
No, that was 2022.
2019, I thought Kyler came in the league.
2019 draft class, yeah.
That was Lamar draft, I think.
Don't tell me that.
No, sir.
Or was the year before?
Don't tell me that, because I know Josh Allen was in that draft too, and I know they ain't take. No, don't tell me that. Don't give it to me like that, B.
It can't be the same year.
It might be, P. It might be, P.
Rocky Sin went number 2 to the Colts. Jawan Taylor went number 3.
Oh, so draft is trash.
Yeah, Debo.
I ain't got to hear no more than that.
Greg Little. I'm trying to look. Drew Lock was in that draft.
Yeah, Lamar and them went the year before Kyler. So yeah, that was the trash draft in 2019.
Miles Sanders was in that draft. Paris Campbell. DK was in that draft.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the bad draft.
Don't go number 1.
Bosa was in that draft. Okay, here we go. I was looking at round 2. Quentin went. Kyler went 1. Nick Bosa went 2. Quentin Williams went 3. Clelin Ferrell went 4. Devin White went 5. Daniel Jones went 6. Josh Allen, the DN, the linebacker, went 7. TJ Hawkinson, Ed Oliver, Devin Bush, Jonah Williams, Rashawn Gary, Christian Wilkins, Chris Lindstrom, Dwayne Haskins was in that draft. Brian Burns.
Dwayne.
You know who they should have drafted?
Probably one of the D linemen.
Yeah, that's all cool.
Yeah, because at that point I'm not mad with how the quarterback turned out.
Quarterback out of that draft, bro. They should have took old boy that was rapping Yeezy on the sideline for the Broncos, Drew Lock. They should have took him. He would have been more successful for them. What you mean?
And do what? Did we watch the same Drew Lock? What are we talking about, bro?
No, I won't. I won't let you do
Max
that.
Crosby was in that draft.
Based on how the Arizona Cardinals,
I'm not taking no Drew Lock over Kyler Murray.
Based on how the Cardinals were, I was going to take him as a better fit.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. No, not taking Kyler at 1 in that draft would have been insane. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, especially how we looked at Oklahoma, definitely would have been.
You're insane. You're talking about arguably the greatest high school quarterback to ever come out of Texas. You're talking about arguably one of the top.
Did the same thing in college.
Arguably one of the top quarterbacks that we've seen in this decade. In that
he got a Heisman. There was no way you couldn't give a Heisman quarterback the first pick. It was just absolutely no way.
Yeah.
So let me guess. Ty Simpson going number 1 this year?
I ain't say that.
Ty Simpson's not going to win the Heisman.
Who gonna win it?
Ty Simpson ain't going to win it.
Who gonna win it? Mendoza. Who gonna win it? Tell me who gonna win the Heisman.
Julian.
Ty Simpson ain't going to win it. Julian Saint will win it before Ty Smith win it.
Okay, you drafting Julian Saint number 1?
No, we know that this is actually a horrible.
Julian Saint is not going to the draft this season.
When he goes into the draft, are you drafting?
No, but we know that this is a horrible Heisman. We know that this is a horrible Heisman. You're not about to tell me that Kyler Murray and college. You're nasty. You're not about to tell me that Kyler Murray and college was in the same conversation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's no stars in college football, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In college
because it's only one guy. It's only one guy in college football right now, as far as like how we say how Kyler Murray played, far as production and numbers. It's only one guy that's in the top QB conversations that can fit up with him statistically, and that's Chambers at Ole Miss, and he came in late. Chambers is like the Chambers. They just say he's only the third quarterback.
Today in college football?
Yes, like right now.
The Jets, the Vikings.
Kyler Murray in college,
production wise,
Kyler Murray in college was the same thing he's been in the NFL.
That's crazy.
Meaningless stats.
That's crazy.
A bunch of meaningless stats that don't do nothing.
You're out of your mind.
I'm saying though.
Anyway,
come on, bro. Like, y'all think Kyler Murray nice?
Did we go? Was he nice in college? Yes.
Yeah, that was the whole thing you just said. Yes, he was very nice in college.
His first 2 years, I'll say he was nice in the league too.
What you think, though, Cole? You ain't say what you had thought about it.
About what?
The Kyler Murray
Oh yeah, no.
Situation about him.
I said he need to see if the A's still got his rights. He good.
Shouldn't they even won that?
It's a little too late. The A's, they might be done with their rebuild process. I don't think they will win back now.
The A's is not done with their rebuild.
He ain't never done. Keep it a buck. He really shouldn't have won that Heisman.
They out there still trying
to you being nasty right now. You got an OD hate talking about he shouldn't have won the Heisman. Now you're just
all right, bro. Listen, did we go? Hey. Did we go picks? Did we do? I think we went picks on Wednesday, didn't we?
Yeah, P won't here though.
Yeah, I went
here. You won't here? All right, P, I'll let you get yours off since you wasn't here. Huh?
Go ahead, I'll do them quick. Let's go.
Seattle at Atlanta.
Seattle.
Cincinnati at Buffalo.
Cincinnati.
Tennessee at Cleveland.
Shador.
Washington at Minnesota. Jaden Daniels is playing.
Minnesota. Okay.
Miami at New York.
New York who?
Jets, sorry.
Miami.
New Orleans at Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Indianapolis at Jacksonville.
Indy.
Pittsburgh at Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Denver at Vegas.
Denver.
Chicago at Green Bay.
Chicago.
Rams at Arizona.
Next question.
Houston at Kansas.
Kansas City.
Philly at the Chargers.
Chargers.
All right, bet. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man.
Hey, Cole, I got to ask you real quick, though. Can I get a score update on that North Texas game?
Of course you can, brother. Give me 2 seconds.
North Texas. Ooh, football?
Yeah. JMU beating Troy 17-14. Kennesaw State.
It's 24-7 Tulane.
Yeah, Kennesaw State beating Jacksonville State. I told y'all Kennesaw State was gonna win, man. 19-15. Jackson State do got the ball though with 39 seconds to go.
UNLV holding North Texas to 7.
I ain't really surprised, but
I told y'all that. Come on, man.
I'm very surprised.
Bro,
you look at their defenses and everything as a team, I'm very surprised.
It sounded good, bro. It sounded good. Master Maker got 98 yards right now.
Sheesh. Still getting in that portal, though.
Oh, did y'all do college picks?
Yeah, we did.
I think we did.
We did.
Do you
want to do yours real quick?
Pete, real quick, P.
Good.
Who you putting in the playoffs, Notre Dame or Miami?
Give me 2 seconds.
All right, while you pulling that up, BYU at Texas Tech, P.
Texas Tech.
I was about to say you out your mind. Miami of Ohio at Western Michigan.
Miami of Ohio.
Georgia Bama at Bama. No, it's not at Bama. It's at the Benz. Yeah.
You better be picking.
Wait, Georgia Bama at the Benz.
At the Benz.
Georgia getting a lick back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Indiana at Ohio State.
Don't be nasty.
OH.
Yeah, well, he's a fan, just like me.
I'm from the state. OH, man. Come on, man.
I was making sure.
Duke at Virginia.
Duke.
Yeah, give me Duke. I had Virginia. I had Virginia, but I was on a college football show yesterday, and they gave me the situation. If Duke get in, if Duke win, they got a possible chance of getting in. Give me Duke. I just want to see an 8-5 team get in there, just to make time, man. Just to make time, honestly, I didn't even know they had a chance, but supposedly, if they win, they got a chance.
Conference championship winners get in automatically.
Yeah. Give me an 8-5 Duke getting in the college football playoff and shock and pissing the world off. Not shocking.
Who you picking, though, P? Because we all was on the same page. Who you picking? Notre Dame or Miami? Notre Dame or Miami again?
I'm picking Notre Dame.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're dying on that hill, Ty.
The reason why
I'm dying on it for sure.
The reason why I'm picking Notre Dame is because they lost their head-to-head. Don't get me wrong, but they also haven't lost to no unranked teams.
They ain't had them bad losses.
Like, y'all got bad losses, bro.
8-4.
And like I said, P, when they saw them, and like I said, P, when they had, and I said, like they saw them,
8-4 are bad losses. I'm just trying to figure out, bro. Like,
Top.
Both teams were ranked at some point in this year, so like I don't really like the unranked team thing, bro.
SMU was ranked this year.
Yes, both of them, Louisville and SMU, is ranked at one point in time recently too. Like not like in the beginning of the year in November. I'm just saying.
I
understand the losses. I truly understand the losses, but like I don't like the term bad losses because both of them teams are four games over 500. They're a good football team.
I think the Louisville games will put y'all to sleep. From be honest, because you see what they look like when Miller Moss was.
Give me Georgia. Give me UGA.
UGA. Georgia in the Benz.
I'm not wait. Georgia and Bama in the Benz.
I'm taking Georgia in the Benz.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I gotta take Georgia.
Them boys come into play.
It's hard to beat a good team twice, man.
That's cool, but
take your Heisman. Take your Heisman.
The Tennessee. I already said.
Take your Heisman.
We already had this conversation.
We did have this conversation. I don't think he was here yet, B.
Nah, he beat one.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
It's hard. I'm taking Georgia because it's harder for me as a Tennessee person to say Roll Tide. It's the only reason I'm. It's easier to say Go Dogs than it is to say Roll Tide. So I'm gonna stick with Georgia.
They ain't been using Ryan as is. You definitely ain't beating Georgia not using Ryan.
They say he cooked, man. I ain't been.
He in the
They say
portal.
Buddy Cook.
He gone. Ryan gone.
Oh, hey, I got a
It's
question,
not.
bro.
It's not him. It's not him at all. He gone.
Where are you going?
I for sure believe he gonna stay in the SEC.
I don't.
I do.
I got real belief that he ain't gonna stay. I got
I-
almost
I'm telling
factual.
you, he's not staying in that.
I got almost factual belief.
if he don't stay SEC, where y'all got him going?
Don't even say it.
I hope not the big what.
It's good. It's good. Oh,
They like I'm telling y'all right now, if Ryan Williams, bro, I want y'all to remember this, bro. If Ryan Williams,
I want you to remember that what you're about to say is the same thing that everybody said when Caleb Downs jumped in the portal. Okay.
no,
Listen,
I'm not saying it's impossible. If Ryan Williams, after y'all just found a way to seal Chris Henry Jr. coming to Ohio
the same
State,
thing everybody said when Caleb Downs jumped in the portal. Like,
when he and y'all
I'm
and
gonna
y'all
stop
got it
watching
done.
college football because y'all got Caleb Downs.
I'm not
So
saying
upset because y'all got Caleb Downs.
I'm not
We're
saying
getting Ryan
stop.
Williams too,
I'm
brother.
not saying stop because what everybody said when Caleb Downs, it happened. Y'all finished the job. Y'all won the championship. If Ryan Williams finds a way to get to Ohio State and that be your three receivers, bro,
Being
the
fine.
rest of the coaches in the country, I'm sorry, like scratch, claw, bleed, cheat. I don't care. Find a way to get him to your school, but not Ohio State.
Wide receiver, you bro.
I don't care what you gotta do. Cheat for all I care. You're a coach. Find a way, but do not let Ryan Williams get to Ohio
You
State.
gotta think about realistically. Where is he going?
They got the money.
Yeah,
Y'all
bro.
got the money for everybody.
Where
Huh?
is he?
Somebody gonna offer him more than Ohio
Everybody
State.
getting the meal.
Somebody offer him more than Ohio State.
The only place I could see him going if he don't go to Ohio State is LSU. That's the only place I can see him going. He'd go to LSU. But outside of that,
If you leaving, it's just you gotta think about it though. Like, if you leaving Bama, where are you going?
you're only going to three places: Oregon, Ohio State, or LSU.
Oregon is a top option. Go after how they're going to be looking coming into next season.
Not for him.
I disagree with that.
I'd be very surprised if he left Bama to go to Oregon.
I wouldn't
very
be
surprised.
I
wouldn't be at all.
I mean, and it fit. Oregon fits him.
That's it does. I don't think he's going all the way out there.
The play fit him. They sit. I wouldn't be upset. But them the only three places I seen realistically. If he does leave, which I'm, he still got to get in the portal, whatever.
Expect the Dacorian Moore to be a top receiver next year. So that's what if they pair him with the Dacorian, then they be some things.
That portal,
Ryan gonna get an offer from a school for about $3-4 million. I definitely.
He already done got.
Yeah, he's getting that.
He already done got the offer.
Somebody's gonna offer more than Ohio. Somebody's gonna offer more than Ohio State, and if he picks Ohio State, that just tells you that it's not about the money.
Negative. Ain't nobody offering more. You can't offer more than the school that's making the most money in college athletics. Ohio State has
I got a meal for everybody.
Ohio State has the number one revenue
Bankroll
in college athletics, period.
I'm just saying, you gonna pay everybody?
You see what Michigan did with Bryce? They just took money from other scholarships.
You see how dumb they was too.
It wasn't dumb at all.
I got you, Cole. And you see what Michigan did with Bryce, and look why Ohio State didn't fight for it. Exactly.
Look why let it go.
At that point, that's just the coaching. At that point, we just got a guy for $10 million to let him throw the ball 18 times.
We don't need.
What are we doing?
Because that's the thing. If he would have went to Ohio State, he weren't playing anyway. We were just having you here just for security.
Michigan don't develop quarterback, so
I don't know.
How much you want to bet he don't stay at Michigan?
The money.
I don't think he's. I don't want him to stay. I'll say that. I think he's going to stay. I don't want him to stay.
I don't think
Michigan's never been good for quarterbacks. It's just not.
I don't think he's gonna stay because you know who needs a quarterback. You know who need a quarterback?
Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin.
So where we think? A serious question. Where we think Malik Washington gonna go?
That's the quarterback from Maryland, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. It really don't
And,
matter.
and he gonna get thrown some money because him and Bryce are the only two freshman quarterbacks that are in that tier.
I can
We
see
will
him going.
see.
I can see him going to the SEC, but it ain't gonna matter. Where he go don't matter. It don't sway college football. Like he's good, but it don't sway.
He gonna have to show that it really do
Like
something.
he gonna have to go somewhere and show like y'all need to put some respect on my name.
He didn't show y'all enough at Maryland.
No,
He's really good.
Nobody watched him.
We're gonna find out if you can go and play winning football in the SEC or somewhere else that it matters.
You
Like
gotta turn on the tape to know what he did at
Well,
Maryland.
Cole, you're for sure right because like we saw what Caleb Downs had said, in SEC football is a lot different. Every week is
I
you
ain't
gotta
buying
lace
that,
up.
bro.
You
I'm not
gotta
buying
lace.
that.
You gotta lace up and bring your best football every single week.
Hey,
Whether
You
you
playing
play
Arkansas,
Florida,
bro? That's a cupcake game. I'm all that SEC propaganda, bro.
hey, brother,
Hey, hold on.
you're the only one that thinks that, bro.
your
Hey,
team is in the ACC and not in the ACC championship.
Bro, I didn't say that
Yeah.
SEC wasn't good, bro.
Hey,
I didn't
Ty.
say it wasn't
Your
good.
team is not in the ACC championship.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
Ty.
wasn't
In the weakest
you,
ACC year we've seen in
It's a top
you
eight conference.
wasn't here, P. I said Florida and South Carolina, teams that didn't even win 6 games. I like them over Miami.
Hey, Ty.
And that shows how
Grace,
tough this
we
conference
smoked
Let
is.
me tell you
Florida. What
something.
are you talking about? I'm missing all that,
Hey, Ty,
bro.
let me
I
tell
didn't
you
say
something
the
real
SEC
quick.
is not good, bro. I just think people having this mindset the whole division is good, bro. That's
Hey,
not
Ty, let me
true.
tell you something real quick. Based off of experience, let me tell you something. Dog, Vandy has a chance to make the college football playoffs.
They're not making it
Hold on, just hear me out. I didn't say that they was. I said they got a chance.
for sure.
Right? Vandy has a chance to make the college football playoffs. Let me tell you something about Vandy.
That sounds crazy.
Let me tell you something about Vandy. Vandy has the least athletic budget in the SEC.
They've been the
And they
worst.
got a
They've been the worst.
chance.
They've been the worst SEC team my whole life.
And they got a chance to make the college football playoffs in football.
That's all
Basketball
fine
actually
and dandy,
has
bro.
a decent. They got so when I tell you it's smoke every week, it's smoke every week.
That's
You
a
can go to
good.
Arkansas and
That's a
lose.
good
You're not
team.
going to Purdue and losing. You're
I
not
was used to
going.
Vandy
You're
being
not
only
going
good
to
at
But I'm
Boston
not
baseball.
College
buying that,
and
bro.
losing. You're not going to
You
Boston College
ain't
and
got
losing.
by it. It's the truth.
Was getting
It's the truth.
smoked. I'm just, bro. I'm
And
not saying it's not
Kentucky
good football,
Kentucky
bro.
handed out smoke.
For the top 6, probably 7 teams in that division, bro. Sure, the bottom tier of them teams, bro. I'm not buying it. That's just my opinion.
Okay, let me ask you this: Who in the ACC was better than Vandy this year?
No one.
Miami. That's probably it.
False.
That's probably it.
I hope both of y'all don't
You
make
think
it. Y'all
Mississippi
play them
State
in a
losing?
bowl
You
game.
think
They
you
gonna
think
play
Mississippi
belt
State
to
losing
belt.
you think Mississippi State losing Louisville?
No.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
probably not now.
All right, bro.
Not now.
Yeah, you're done. All right, y'all. 10:30. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us. It was a
Arkansas
great show
got a
tonight.
better chance at beating Miami than Miami has at beating Bama.
Say that again.
Absolutely.
Good night, bro. Good night.
Arkansas has a better chance
In the
at
pod,
beating
bro.
Miami
I'm not
than
going,
Miami
bro. I
has
am not
at beating
going,
Bama.
bro.
Absolutely.
I'm not going, bro.
Arkansas
Bama
got
lost to Florida State, bro. Come on.
Absolutely,
in the pod,
Cole.
In
Absolutely.
week one. In week one.
In the pod, bro. In the pod. I'm not
Who
going, bro.
lost to
I don't give-
Miami in week 1 and who making the playoffs and who not?
That's all fine and dandy, bro. Both teams got the same record. That's a preference thing, bro. It's
Y'all
whatever.
losing
In
They
the
ain't
pod,
lose to
bro.
Louisville. They
Strength-
didn't lose
strength
to
of-
Louisville.
strength of
Their
schedule,
quarterback
bro.
did throw 6 picks against
Strength of
Louisville.
schedule, bro.
Bro,
Louisville
y'all
defense
losing
is
to
terrible.
a team that ain't even really in y'all conference.
Who?
Notre Dame not even really in the ACC.
We beat Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is an independent.
But
They
I'm
are.
saying
They play
y'all
an
losing
ACC
to them to
schedule,
the public.
They
And
play
they
an
ain't
ACC
really in
your
schedule, but they are
conference.
independent for sure.
Like We talking about Miami? Like, come on, bro.
We already said Jeremiah Love. He was still battling with the knee injury, like Kobe and said. If they played him
Man, that
today,
boy was
Jeremiah
healthy.
Love running all over them. He running laps
Strap.
all over them.
Strap.
You
Bro,
want
the
Miami to
game
get
wasn't
in?
even
Y'all
close.
not,
They
hey,
scored
y'all not
17
beating,
in the
y'all not
fourth,
beating
bro.
Notre Dame. Y'all wouldn't beat Notre Dame today. If they laced them up right now at 10:30 p.m. on Friday, December the 5th, y'all wouldn't win.
Carson back 5
Sound
picks.
good, bro. It
That's
really
a
do
fact.
sound good.
Hey, I respect your love
I
for the
seen
U.
both teams with my eyes, bro. I know who won in that
Listen,
game.
bro. Hey, bro. Ed
sound
Reed
good,
and
though.
Clinton
Your
Portis,
eyes
Sean
deceiving you.
Taylor, Ray Lewis, and Vince Wolf, they not there no more, bro. It's over.
They not.
It's over.
Miami
Irvin
ain't what it
not there.
was.
And
Go
Miami's
ahead,
not
Michael.
what it was.
Go ahead,
But
Michael Irvin on the
I'm not
sideline
hearing
having a
that.
stroke.
I'm not hearing that. What did you tell me? Arkansas got a better chance at beating who?
Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami
Then
got
Miami
a
have a
better
chance at
Bama.
beating Bama. Absolutely.
Actually, am
In
not.
the
mad.
pod, bro.
I'll make it even better
bro.
for you. Arkansas got a better chance. Arkansas, Mississippi State, whoever else. Ole Miss without Lane Kiffin got a better chance at beating Miami than Miami got at beating Tennessee, Georgia, Bama, Texas, Oklahoma,
In the
Kentucky,
pod, bro. In the
South
pod.
Carolina. It don't matter.
I ain't even arguing with you, bro. If that,
And they're going to win simply off of defense, P. They're going to win simply off of defense.
If I'll put it like this, if Vandy was in the ACC, they'd be a top 5 team.
I wouldn't say they weren't. They're a good football team this year, bro. Vandy is not my problem. You're telling me Arkansas, literally the worst team in that conference, has a better team of being a 10-2 Miami team than Miami does beating a 10-2 or whatever Alabama is. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. Especially when I watched Alabama on different. No, I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
This Vandy team in the ACC will probably be top 5. This Vandy team in the ACC will go undefeated.
Let's put it like this, bro. If Missouri was in the ACC, Missouri would be the best team in the ACC.
Yes.
In the pod, dog. Y'all raising me, bro. You're raising me, bro.
I'm with P. I'm with P. I'm with P.
Going,
Hey, bro.
That's facts.
It was a good show, bro.
Oh, is that not facts? Cole, don't run from this, Cole. That's facts,
bro. No, we're not, bro. Respect, dog.
Respect. Cole.
Down the whole SEC, bro, is going to be like that in the ACC. Down the whole SEC.
Hey,
Cole.
Okay, bro.
South Carolina.
I was with you with the Arkansas joint. I was with you with the Arkansas Bama joint.
Cole.
Mississippi State would probably be a top team. Vandy would be a top team.
If Florida was in the ACC, Cole.
Yeah, they would be the best team in the ACC.
You taking Miami if they beat South Carolina today, Cole, if they see each other?
Miami to beat South Carolina?
Yes.
No. I'm not a big believer in the ball in the North, so yeah, I would. But
if South Carolina, they could play them at Miami and South Carolina's winning.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
Because the North Sellers, the North Sellers been struggling versus SEC teams, these gauntlet defenses. Do you know what he would do to Miami's defense?
Hey.
North Sellers could go play defense versus Miami.
Good night. Hey, we had a great show.
Hey, bro.
Hey, subscribe to the YouTube, Instagram.
Hey, no, let me get us out of here, bro. All right. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. We got a good 2 hours and 18 minutes, bro. About to hit 2 hours and 20. P, appreciate you. B, appreciate you. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Like,
can't even get through the outro.
Bro. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their mama, all that good stuff. Y'all know what it is, man. GRG, game recognized game. Appreciate everybody. Show love, man.
Yeah, I'm boys tripping. We out of here though.